Ever since the first gaming consoles came into being, there has been a war. Not just between the platform holders and the video game publishers that support them, but between the fans too. It wages across school playgrounds, internet forums, and social media. Endless wars and constant comparisons between the platforms, the games, and development teams result in a permanent tug of war for one platform holder to come out on top, bringing their dedicated fan base glory and victory. But in reality, no one has ever been able to truly win. Until now. This is Console Wars, the card game. Now you and your friends can fight on the front lines, battling for incredible franchises and intellectual property, exclusivity, and eventual victory. Collect incredible video game franchises. Protect them with loyal and dedicated fans. Brave the volatile video game industry. Claim the ultimate victory in the console wars. Your platform holder needs you. Enlist today on Kickstarter.
Despite the fact that the team running XboxEra haven't been to journalism school, we're still lucky enough to be supported by some incredible people. While we adore all of our patrons, we have to give a very special shout out to our executive producers who go above and beyond for this team, allowing us to achieve so much more than we could without them. Peter B, Top, Not Jack, Mohammed Sherez, Kevin S, Korkenstein, Jordan White, Jordan Landau, Frankie C, Devin H, Britt, Assassin Entertainment, and our grand benefactors, Torn Raptor and Kraut 56. You guys are fucking awesome, and we love you. If you want to become legend like this lot, head to patreon.com/XboxEra.
Hello, friends! Welcome to episode 225 of the XboxEra podcast. We're here to talk about all the latest in gaming news from across the industry. Probably not, actually. This is going to go completely off the rails because we've got a special guest. Pablo Schreiber is here with us. Oh, no, it's special Nick! What's going on? Oh, man. This is going to go off the rails. We also have the wonderful Jesse, who has spent the last 20 minutes hating that we played extra card games and didn't set up earlier. And the lovely Aarsal here in XboxEra HQ, I guess we're gonna call this. Yeah. We hope that the audio is okay. Like, this is the most ramshackled set. There's stuff balancing on other cameras. There's something balancing on a giant card.
You don't want to see our point of view. Is what we're getting at.
But look at this point of view, because we're all in a different one.
Hey.
Hey. Is record.
Welcome back, everyone.
Whew. Yeah, no more of Nick's special camera off to the side. Like, it was fun, but it clearly broke the stream. So hopefully this all stays up now. But yeah, we're here. We're here in the UK. How are you guys finding it? Like, have you enjoyed your time here?
Yeah. Aside from the lack of sleep, it's been alright.
It's nice. Reminds me of another London I know. Yeah. London, Ontario.
I grew up in New England. It has really felt like coming to smaller New England.
Yeah.
It's crazy how familiar it is.
Yeah.
Well, checks out.
Okay. We have super chats.
Let's read the super chats.
Okay. Mohammed Sherez. Have food poisoning and it's cramping every second, but I've been looking forward to this. Through the pain, I shall catch this. Love you guys.
Love you too, man.
Thanks for pushing through, Mohammed Sherez.
It's good to see you. It's worth saying as well a massive, massive thank you because it happened before we went live.
Yeah.
50 memberships dropped by the ever generous Torn Raptor,
Yes.
who has made more possible than he would like to admit. What an absolute dude. And grand benefactor, I might add.
Yes.
So many thanks to him and Croat 56.
People are
for
saying
their
it's a blurry
legendaries.
camera. Should we just redo it on the fly?
It is a little blurry.
It's a blurry camera. Are we not happy with the
It's
camera?
because I had to zoom it up so much because of that weird aspect ratio. How about this? You can hear us for a few seconds. I'm just gonna go back to
Yeah,
the
that's
key.
fine. We can keep moving, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna fix it on the fly. So you can
Fuck it! Do it live!
We're doing it live. We're doing it like every other podcast
On
on the
air.
planet does it.
See, these are the things we would have fixed earlier, but John wanted to play games.
John insisted we play kiddie card games.
Yeah, and he absolutely insisted on that second camera. That was all John.
No. The second camera wasn't.
I didn't have to do it.
You know what? I'm going to take a picture from this end.
What's happening?
It was showing my closer camera.
Right.
All
So you want this cable
Why is it not showing the...
because it's here.
Oh, that's right.
You need this.
We're fixing it.
Jesus.
Oh,
I did say in the chat earlier that this could be a disaster.
Yeah, because normally producing's a hard thing that you got to spend a lot of time on.
It's true. Everyone's like, the camera was fine.
What is this last look?
I'm not reading it.
The thing is, yeah, like while we're off camera, this is a small indie website, Tom Henderson, and everybody's support here in making this happen is what's brought this to life. It's just worked.
Yeah, I gotta resize it though.
It's
Get off your phone.
get off your
Behind
phone.
the scenes, I'm posting it.
Get off your phone. This is a
Oh
professional
my god,
outfit.
that's even blurrier.
It's just in dark mode. It just
It'll
needs,
does.
it needs some
I don't know
love.
what it's
Okay.
doing now.
While we're fixing that, and you can still hear things, Silent Cipher with the super chat.
John, what are you doing?
The Pablo Schreiber cameo killed the bandwidth. Yes, it did.
Wow.
It did.
Johnny's yoinking. I am literally
another
yoinking
super
live on the air. What is happening to
I
me?
don't know what it's camera.
What is happening to me?
John is DJing.
Someone gift this. Oh my god.
We may just have to go with that angle and stick with that angle.
Oh yeah, maybe. What the fuck?
Oh, I think the.
Can they still hear us?
Can they hear us?
Can you guys still hear us?
Can you guys hear
Yeah,
us?
the
still?
mic's still on. Huh?
Because we can get it rolling. Audibly. Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay,
They can
okay.
hear us.
Okay.
All right. While John's wanking off, let's.
Oh no.
Yeah. So Nixie's doing the
It's like the dance moves episode, except it's just me and you're doing like a little head bobble. You and Aarsal are just looking on approvingly.
Yeah,
like
these are those
that
dance
guy's
moves.
got moves.
These are those dance moves that we're always talking about.
And while we're talking, of course, Jesse's hard at work
Yeah.
in the
in a panicked state.
unenvious
Doing all the
position
things I wanted to do
of
earlier.
producing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
So
It's very stressful.
we do still have the second camera running, which we have, I guess, the option to potentially fall back to.
No, not while he's setting this one up.
No. Okay.
Okay, we're
You can hear us again. We're back on, but as far as video goes, I have no idea. So it's give me a sec.
It's gonna be back online. Just it's all good. Can we mute
Back.
that though?
Yeah. I was just testing. We're back. Okay.
Oh,
We are actually back. I refresh and then it just stops like the
It says excellent connection. Should be working.
hit refresh.
Yeah. No, I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're back. Okay. Okay. All right.
Should have just started with the blurry camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all blaming me. It's got nothing to do with me.
It was the person that said blurry camera. There it is.
Yeah, whoever said blurry camera, this is all your fault and you should feel bad.
Definitely.
Because we were so concerned about the quality of our content that we immediately stopped streaming and broke everything
Yeah.
just to fix it for you.
Yeah.
But it is slowly and surely coming back to life. So just bear with us a moment longer and we'll make it all look pretty and lovely and great. So bear with.
In the meantime, Nick, how was your flight, man? You had a long flight, right?
I had a really long flight. Hold on, there's another super chat from
Another
Silent Sci-Fi, and now John is just yoinking in the dark.
I did that while Nick was asleep yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't notice.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get any sleep.
Just rustling around up there.
Yeah.
I'm not curious why it looks. Oh, because
It's the 60. It's the 60 hertz flicker on the camera. That's why it's doing it. So you need to go to camera settings.
Okay.
It
Be
is
right
like-
back.
No, Windows ones.
Ooh,
Ah,
we're getting
we
there.
have some video now.
So while you're in Synapse, then go to advanced
Cameras
settings.
refocusing.
It
That looks
should-
pretty good.
yes.
Yeah, I've got to change one
That
thing in Windows.
You want to switch it to? Is it on 60 or 50?
It's on 60.
Can I switch it to 50 and see if that gets rid of the flicker? And then you want to make sure that you are picking the key, and you might want to change it
Look,
to wide. It would be even.
Odds
better
are,
to-
everyone, the camera quality's not going to be the greatest.
Yeah. Too much film grain. That's the intended way to play
Yeah.
Mass Effect, okay, guys?
All right. See how this looks. See how this goes.
Oh, that looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Lighting is a little.
Are we back? Good. Long flight. What
Wait,
did you?
Are we actually back?
We should be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. People just need to hit refresh.
I don't know. Every time I do it, keeps
It says
crashing.
excellent connection.
I'm back.
Oh, wow,
Fully
looks pretty
back.
good in OBS.
Fully back.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks brighter
Look.
in OBS.
Yeah,
that's
somehow.
great.
Okay.
Oh no, we're good. That looks great.
That's fine.
This is perfect.
Well, I don't know what everyone's complaining about. Blurry
All
camera.
right.
All right.
Back.
I missed
Going
the
back to
super
what I
chat.
used.
Yeah. If you don't like the blurry camera, bad fucking luck.
Stick it up your ass.
Super chat from Brian, and I'm sorry that I'm going to butcher your surname. Kierchuk. Series S strikes again.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. That's what happens when you try and run a podcast off a Series S.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. But we were talking just before everything went wrong about your flight over, and you did something very Nick.
Yep, flight over. So I was struggling with the idea of having to deal with
Being with the commoners?
22 hours of flying in economy. So when I got to Melbourne Airport, at the very last possible second as I was about to check in my bag, I forked out $3,500 for a business class upgrade.
God damn.
3.5K.
God damn.
I'm no, like when he says, "Oh, I really wish I could have this game." All you people out there that buy him a game, he doesn't need your money.
I didn't say I could afford the business class upgrade. I did it.
Business class. XboxEra traveling in style.
Yes.
It was very amusing. You turned up and it's just like, we've been doing this for 5 and a bit years. We were saying this earlier today. And it is very natural. Like, we've all just come here, we've sat around, we've ate a bunch of food. The guys got to experience fish and chips in the UK today in the wonderful Southend-on-Sea, which killed Nick completely. He was just doubled over.
Too much food.
Too much food.
Too much food.
British portions.
Yeah.
But it's been cool. And Aarsal turned up earlier today. We met him in Southend.
A little later, yeah. Southend is awesome.
Jesse rocks up on Friday.
Mm-hmm. In my little tiny seat that was about this wide.
Yeah.
10 hours of flying.
Yeah, not fun. You wish you'd have that business class upgrade.
The mic?
Yeah, I'll move it closer.
I can move it closer. Are people saying we're quiet? There you
No,
go.
I just, why not?
There you go. Let's not break anything, though.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to be able to do this finally
yes.
after 5 years, all live together in one room.
That is exactly right, Cat Morton 82. There was no grilled flake. I was cursing.
You were very upset about
Grilled
the lack
flake
of
as in,
grilled
like,
flake.
Potatoes?
In Australia, we have the option to grill
Oh.
our fish from a fish and chip shop, which is a healthy option.
Oh, but yours is just deep
They
fried.
don't have that here.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning that everything about the UK has just been... The nutshell is everything is better in Melbourne. I've just come to accept it. Everything I've showed him, yeah, but we've got that in Melbourne and it's better. That's it. The UK sucks now.
Yes,
and Melbourne rules.
Jesse and I went to a little newsagent around the corner yesterday or the day before, and a very nice gentleman was in there behind me, and once he realised I was Australian, he was like, I went to Australia last year and it was fantastic.
I heard it.
Much better than England. I was like,
Everyone around here doesn't like here.
It's accurate.
I
We don't
said,
like here.
I said, look, I don't want to sound like an arrogant prick, but it really is. Australia is much better.
The first time we went into that newsagents, they were like, "Oh, wait, how long are you here for?" This, older lady sitting behind the counter, and she's like, "What do you think of the UK?" And him, shit house.
Are you kidding?
And her face, she was just like. They took it in good spirits because the UK folks have a sense of humour most
As
of the
someone
time.
who last traveled to LA, this is leagues ahead of LA. All right, it's nice. It's a good country, I guess. I don't know.
A lot of people diss Southend. But having kind of grown up as it being my city, like the closest one to me for most of my life, it's kind of a chill place to go to most of the time.
This has been fun.
Sure, there's a few stabbings every now and then, but otherwise, it's nice. They had some hot donuts on the seaside.
Yeah, donuts were nice.
Another 5 XboxEra memberships gifted from Silent Cypher.
Thanks, mate.
Appreciate you. But we don't is there much news to actually talk about?
I have no idea. I've been
And
too busy.
Wukong reviews is probably one of the bigger ones.
What?
Wukong reviews.
Oh, the Wukong reviews. Should we start there?
Yeah.
Can we start with the absolutely insane people that don't work for the studio, have nothing invested in the product whatsoever, apart from the fact that they want it to be some sort of weird virtue trophy for their grifting? Can we talk about that and how those people are
talking
freaking
about
out?
the weird Rebecca Valentine gave it a 5 at IGN? It leaked, and it turns out she doesn't
People
review
were saying
much.
that?
She doesn't review much. She didn't review this one,
Yeah.
and IGN did give it an 8.
Which they were attacked for, because 8 apparently was too low for this game.
Oh.
The reviewer had to go out and tweet and be like, listen guys, the reason I didn't give it a 9 or a 10, you'll see when I can upload the other footage that I'm not allowed to right
And it's worth mentioning, there are a number of severe embargoes enforced by the developer and the publisher of things that you're not allowed to mention in the review until the embargo time has passed. So you've got to wait for a release day where people can actually start talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind.
There's some interesting requirements too. There's something going around on Reddit of apparently it's been verified apparently by some French sources, but apparently it's like do's and don'ts of the game. And there's some weird stuff in the don'ts, like do not discuss content related to China's game industry policies, opinions, or news.
Wow.
No, politics.
Do not include politics, violence. You can't include violence in a game about Wukong killing a bunch of friggin' creatures.
No Winnie the Pooh references
No
then?
Winnie the Pooh references.
Okay.
No nudity. No feminist propaganda. There's a dog whistle if I've ever heard one. Fetishization and other content that instigates negative discourse. Are you kidding me?
Someone caught it before it shit itself.
Ah, that's a
Oh
great
no,
picture.
that's great.
Sorry, we're literally just looking at everybody and reading your chats while we're streaming this. There's a great picture. Whoever Clute, Zach and Clute on Twitter. That
Yeah.
is an awesome image.
Pictures before unfortunate events.
And if you guys want a behind the scenes picture of what it looks like on our
Oh,
end,
you know what it is?
Check
It
the
was
Discord.
encoding overloaded because I had too much. I'm running it like friggin'
Oh,
1440p high bit rate.
yeah, that makes sense.
Ah,
That
that's
makes sense.
why. So we could go back to the Keo. Should
No,
we just
whoa,
unplug
whoa,
everything?
whoa, whoa.
No?
Whoa.
Okay,
Oh, go
maybe
back to
not.
second angle.
Ah, second angle. Yeah, can we do second angle again?
No.
Oh, okay.
The light's nice too.
But yeah, so Wukong. But overall, most people are saying that they enjoy it.
Did pretty well.
Good game.
It's a really solid first entry, a lot like Stellar Blade level. I think Lies of P is still going to be like the standard for holy shit. How is this like out of nowhere?
Yeah.
But Wukong looks fun. I want to play it. I'm really curious how it runs on PlayStation since everything was PC early.
Yeah.
I think
Single PS code.
they put out a video of it running on PlayStation to like say, hey, by
But like
the way,
it's
here it
super
is.
like
But-
they're choosing video, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm curious what it ends up being like. What is the schmackaladoo around it? Super chat.
Oh, super chat. Jordan White, executive producer Jordan White, just popping in to say hey and congrats again on the
Should I try
Kickstarter
and change
success.
things on here?
Looking forward to listening to the pod on my drive home tonight.
Yeah, good luck. The first like half an hour is an absolute shit show. But yeah, otherwise it should be fine.
yeah, we'll timestamp it.
But appreciate you. Thanks, Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at
There, I
VGC.
put the background back on. That's it.
Okay, we've checking VGC. You
Yeah.
know, Jordan Miller. The headline is Black Myth Wukong is a beautiful if slightly boring boss rush.
So it is mostly a boss rush, right? That's what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
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 Meh. I mean, it's some cool art design and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I put the background back on, so now it's not all black.
Nice.
There you go. We'll slowly improve the podcast as
it
we
goes.
go
I
through.
put it on speed for the encoder as well, so it shouldn't crash.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like
I'm pushing this thing unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of this is being run off of Jesse's Lenovo Legion Go.
Legion Go,
And
yeah.
you can feel the heat pumping out of this bad boy. Like it.
No.
Fry an egg.
These were the things I would test and see how far I could push if we had actually taken this seriously.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we didn't.
But we had to play card games because that
like
was
Xbox
way more important. Way more.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, that's a good idea from Brett. Do we have a Halo Infinite 1v1 match yet to see how badly the lag affects?
Oh, that's not a bad chat.
Oh yeah, wow.
We have been playing quite a bit of
Smash
yeah,
Bros.
yeah, Smash Bros. Absolutely,
Balatro.
absolutely. Nick got his first Balatro win. You saw the
Oh,
YouTube show.
yeah, nice.
Yeah. And then I just started
Did you have
fucking
did you have
dominating
John
after that.
coaching you throughout the game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Nick's win then.
No, he got there. Like he got some advice from everybody, myself,
Okay,
Kat,
okay.
and then he did it on his own, and then he kept doing it. He's won like,
Oh,
like
nice.
4 or 5 more
I've
times.
won
Yeah.
like heaps now.
He was delighted with himself.
Great.
First 1 million point hand as
Oh,
well.
holy crap.
Yeah, 1.5 mil was
What
my
build
biggest
were you
hand.
using?
I don't
Checker
know.
deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flushes.
Lots of flushes.
But he won with the. He had to win up to the checker deck, so he
Yes,
won.
Yes.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's like the 4th or 5th deck.
Another super chat from Hugh. As Nick has so much pride for his homeland, I think he should show support for his fellow countrywoman Ray Gun and recreate her breakdancing routine live.
Hit the
That's
like
close
button.
enough, isn't it?
Ah.
There you go. See, now there's background.
Uh,
By the way,
Yes.
Console Wars.
yeah.
Oh,
Card
yeah.
game.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we were late. That's why we didn't test everything because we
Yeah.
were playing that. You can see some of the
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how big I am, this is my hand
Look at it. Look
next
how
to his head.
I am a small person.
Yeah.
But yes, you can see some of the marketing stuff that we're going to have in our booth at Gamescom in 2-3 days.
Something like that.
We've got our stands. We've got giant life-size cards. If you haven't backed the Kickstarter, you should, because we're nearly at 125%, which unlocks the next stretch goal for everybody, which is nice. We'd sure like to see that happen before we go to Gamescom, and we've only got 2 days really before we're there, because we're flying out on Monday.
Jesse's the tallest, then me,
and then we're the same.
No, we're the same.
we're the same.
and the same.
We're both
Okay,
5'7". In fact, I'm probably a little shorter.
I don't know.
See the heads if
I'm like
stand
I've
up.
got the mohawk gives me a tiny edge.
I'm like 5'6", point like 7.
I was gonna say if we all stand up, but I get cut off. I'm too tall.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
know.
I'll just,
John, stand up. I want to see how tall you are on camera.
I don't want to risk
You get cut off.
collapsing.
That's all I am.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone stand up.
Okay, we're standing
Oh my
up.
god.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the... No?
Okay.
So I got a couple inches on Nick.
Super chat.
And most of them are close.
Hey guys, from Skill and Panache. Hey guys, rarely make it live. If I do, I just lurk, but didn't want to miss this, so just saying hi. Great seeing you all together. Keep up the awesome work. Thanks, mate.
Literally, I don't think I've ever seen Skill and Panache type in the chat.
No.
So it's awesome to see like someone that's lurked for so long and actually comes to say hi.
Yeah, wow.
Hi, welcome. What else?
Well,
this a long
in
one
the
so I don't want
biggest
people to show
news, the new Fortnite season started, and it's another Marvel season.
Yeah. You
And
s-
I
the
spent
X-Men
like the first day here just playing Fortnite.
completely
you
unsociable. he did help my daughter learn how to play Fortnite. A little
Yeah,
bit.
she had a
Okay,
couple of
okay.
games. Yeah,
You know,
she did.
brought down his KD a
What do
little
you think
bit.
of the last
Yeah.
season, John? I mean, Nick.
It wasn't bad, wrecked.
Okay.
But this season is absolutely amazing. If you plan on jumping into this season, do so ASAP before they nerf the War Machine loadout. Because if you manage to get all of War Machine's powers, you just become fucking unstoppable. What? So they are going to nerf the shit out of that any day now.
To be fair, the Captain America shield was also pretty ridiculous. Where you would just
Yes.
block, dong.
Yeah, and yes,
Dong.
Captain America's shield as well. You can just sit there and block and just throw. Block, throw, and just kill people.
In my head, Fortnite is still just wacky skins and machine guns.
No.
That's it. That's still what I think of Fortnite.
Pretty soon they're going to have Shuri in there with her powers, and it's going to just go mental.
Yeah, like we're upsetting the grand benefactor Torn Raptor about all this Fortnite talk. Look, he's physically being sick.
Yeah. Oh,
So maybe we should just
Imagine having to watch Nick play it for hours on end.
Yeah.
literally about 6.5 hours. He just played that. Played one game of Smash Brothers.
I
kicked
played
his
a
ass.
bit of Fortnite with my friend Musayed, who also bought me Astro Deluxe Edition.
Why do people do this for you? I don't understand. It's because you're so charming and okay.
Astro will be good, especially as it'll definitely be the game of the year.
Astro,
right?
yes,
Right?
100%.
I would
it
say
will
the
be.
Metacritic's most likely a 93.
Yes,
I'm going
Probably.
91 because it is hard to break
probably.
that wall.
I don't know, man. Like you can see it. You can see like
Yeah.
the average video game journalist is like, oh, I can't wait to give that
Super
10.
Mario Wonder. Yeah.
Can't wait.
You also
yeah,
saw.
yeah.
What else did they see? That I was watching the footy this morning as well.
Yeah,
that was full on.
we need to talk about something.
What?
So, we took Nick shopping to big Tesco's,
Yeah.
folks in the UK,
Yeah.
and we bought loads of stuff. So instead of name a game today, we have just offside of Canberra here by Aarsal. We have a selection of British classics
Let's
from
tease
sweet treats to
A little
savouries
bit.
that none of the guys here have tried. From Bourbons, custard creams, Bakewell tarts, Tunnock's tea cakes, Battenberg, and prawn cocktail and malt salt and vinegar crisps. But while we were there, Nick spotted a little pack of hot cross buns.
Yeah.
And I say little pack, I mean, these were 6 burger bun sized hot cross buns. They were not small, in my opinion, as a hot cross
they were-
bun
Yeah.
connoisseur. They were good sized hot cross buns.
They're not that big. They were okay.
They're not
size.
giant, but they're a sizable bun, right?
Yeah.
Now, you and I, dear UK brethren, would probably cut one in half, toast it, a little bit of butter, delicious. Kat, my partner, first thing on Saturday morning, Nick had a nice cup of instant coffee, and he sat there, and he opened up his pack of 6 hot cross buns, and without toasting or buttering any of them, proceeded to dunk them into the coffee and made his way through the entire pack.
All 6.
And literally, Kat's sitting there like unsure what she is fucking witnessing. Like, never seen it before. And then she literally came, she was like, I've just watched Nick eat 6 hot cross buns. I was like, all 6? She was like, yeah. What, buttered and toasted? No. He dunks them into his coffee like some sort of animal. And I was,
That's it. That's all I needed to do. I do it at home all the time.
Yeah.
For 6 months.
I need to know, Australians, is this normal?
No, I said it's a me thing.
It's a Nick
I said
thing.
it's not an Australian thing. It is a me thing. It's not Australian. I don't think other Aussies dunk a lot of stuff in coffee like I do.
I don't think anyone dunks things in coffee other than like.
That's what I'm saying. It's a me
biscuits.
thing.
Cat Morton in the chat, I was shook.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot more super chats.
Yeah, there are quite.
There
a few.
are. There's a lot. Mohammed Sharez. What's everyone looking forward to playing at Gamescom?
Ooh, it's a
Can't
good
say.
question.
Yeah, are we allowed to talk about stuff that we can?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not a lot of it. Not a lot of stuff
So
we've had
think-
invites
How
for.
about the 50 things that
Xbox.
Xbox said they'll have?
Yeah.
Obviously, Indiana Jones isn't playable.
Yeah.
Avowed's not playable, but everything else in that list, if you want to bring it up.
Yeah. Shattered Space isn't playable either.
No,
right?
yeah, just
Yeah.
go to news.xbox.com.
Mecha Break, I think, is going to be playable.
But they've
Might
got a
be
ton
another
of stuff there that we can talk about. I think we're on I Can See Space Marine 2, and I really want to check that out.
Oh yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
What about
Yeah,
What's
this
that?
one here.
What's that? Gun
Xbox
fu
at
one?
Gamescom.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that
Oh,
yet.
touchscreen. I did it.
Basically, a lot of this stuff is like, shh, don't talk about this until
Don't be
X
an
day.
idiot.
Yeah.
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 It's hard to say. What we can say is that XboxEra as an organisation, we've got a
been invited
lot.
to almost everything I know is there.
Yeah, we're gonna need to spend some time tomorrow and kind of work out schedules and things like that a little bit.
Yeah, we've got a very full Gamescom 2024 calendar.
We have worked very hard to have good PR relationships, and we do.
Yes.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's mostly, you know, especially in the early days, many thanks to you.
Yeah. Completely.
But like, it's also lovely to have
Cengiz.
the PR, and Cengiz, PR partners that really work with us as well. Like, shout out to 47 PR, Ubisoft, Focus, are really good.
Yeah.
It helps us help you guys. So there is a lot we're going to cover.
Yeah.
I can't think of what else we were allowed to say until later on.
If you're not sure, it's a no.
That little squirrel game, I'm pretty sure it's at Xbox.
That's in the Xbox booth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
can
announced
talk about
that.
that. Squirrel with a gun.
Diablo 4, just to check out the new class. That'll be exciting.
Actually, I meant that mouse game.
Winterborough.
Yes, that should be at Gamescom too.
Yeah, they said that that would be at Gamescom.
Replaced isn't, right?
Replaced is at Gamescom.
Is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really
it was
looking
at
forward to
Summer
playing
Games Fest,
Replaced.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone said it was really fun, really deep, but did not run the best, which makes sense on why it has been delayed, because
Next year.
obviously a Ukrainian developer, I believe,
I guess
is having to
that's-
move around. It's been,
That was this week,
yeah.
right?
Yes, it was delayed to 2025. No new date. Just hey, next year it'll be ready when it's
Just
ready.
fully next year.
Oh yeah, bring up my headlines articles for
Yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday,
yeah,
you dumb
sweet.
bitch.
Wow. I mean,
But what am I looking forward to? Honestly, anything. I just go there, play things, take notes, and hopefully give content for you guys watching.
Yeah, first time there for myself, Sol, and Nick, so it's going to be kind of a getting used to it. This guy was there last time, and I think you actually did do some stuff around that.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
you
did.
didn't around some
He
games.
did, and he also talked
yeah,
about stuff.
I died over Summer Games
Yeah,
Fest,
you
and I
were-
probably will
yeah.
never live it down.
Somebody else was there that wasn't sick. So I'm gonna not to call anyone out.
Yeah, we've got some news.
I like
here
how I
to
was
talk
staring at
about.
the mic like that's the thing recording us.
Yeah, I keep looking at the mic too.
I keep looking at the
I'm
lens of
not
the
looking
Razer
at
Keo.
That camera.
It's
at
so
all.
far away, it probably won't matter.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably won't be able to tell.
okay.
There's more super chats.
More super chats. Greg confused clarity. Can't stay long as I'm supposed to be doing family stuff right now, but wanted to check you guys out all together at a normal time for the UK. Thanks, mate. Thanks for popping by.
We started early so we can go long.
Yeah,
If we go long. Yeah, no docket, so who knows?
Yeah.
We're just gonna go long.
We're going to end up just chatting a load of crap.
It's a lot of this show is going to be different for us because I think it's going to be highly powered by your super chats.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense.
It's going to be conversations with you guys.
This will be the only in-person thing we get to do for probably at
Ever.
least another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Gamescom's big enough, we should try and do it every year.
Yeah.
Which also means fundraising every year, or trying to find sponsors. Like, if you guys know anyone,
Yeah.
it'd be huge.
Currently, this is sponsored by Console Wars, the card game, and they've not given us anything.
Oh, no. To sponsor it, we paid the booth price for Gamescom.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. That kind of weirdly works.
We were very lucky, thanks to a bunch of incredible people. We've got a lot of the Gamescom price covered. Nowhere near all of it, maybe roughly half or less than half.
I don't want to think about it.
Less than half covered, but the fact that it's even close to half of
Yeah.
the probably well over $8,000 that we put the goal for
Yeah.
is amazing. So thank you.
And the fact that the Kickstarter itself is, I think today, 119% funded. So we're like 5-6% away from the next stretch goal, which unlocks the other 3 cards. And look, this is an interesting topic of conversation, seeing as we're on it.
Yeah.
You guys have now all finally played it, right? Because this is a bit of a weird one in that I came to everybody and went, hey, I've done a thing. And then I worked with Pre-Drag and built the thing.
Yeah.
And everyone's been like, huh, you're doing the thing. And now you've actually had a chance to play it. And full disclosure, none of you really play a load of card games. I think you said you play a few every now and
here
then.
and there, but not that often, no.
Genuinely, like, what did you think? It's your first game today,
Yeah,
so.
first game today, which I did not win. Sadly, Jesse did.
Champ.
My first thought was there's definitely a good amount of depth to the game, right? Which is like required for something like
Without
this.
too much.
Without too much. Like the rules, honestly, the rules do seem a little
You struck
complicated
a
on paper.
balance. Good job.
But when you actually play the game, you realize, oh, I can just do this with this card, or I don't have to do this with this card. Then it kind of all starts flowing, and I really like the element that's like almost like from quarantine, like right, not quarantine, pandemic.
Yeah.
Like right where you grab the quarantine card or the whatever card, outbreak card.
Yeah.
And things happen for everyone.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That helps keep the game exciting.
I'm glad.
I don't like card games at all, and I have enjoyed the 2 games we have played, especially because I won.
Yeah. Did you win both?
No, I
You won the second one.
Cat won the first.
Cat got every good card imaginable 3 or 4 hands in a row.
Just destroyed us.
And I did win, but I won because there was a second like extra thing thrown out there. And I immediately had those 2 in my hand and was like, okay, as long as none of you assholes steal any of my cards, I
man.
win automatically.
Yeah.
And I pretended I had shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works because we didn't
Yeah.
go for you and we should have.
Oh wow, Peter Jasper, Svikabrut.
More super chats.
Yeah.
Tim Chimney says, just wanted to say you're an awesome group.
Thanks
Thanks,
very
mate.
much, Tim.
Mohammed Sherez, another super chat. It's an Asian thing to dunk things in coffee.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Well, there you go.
Like, I don't not butter it, but I do sometimes have tea, buttered bread, not toasted. Stuff.
No, what?
Yes.
Bread.
Tea in
bread in
That
tea
is
and
something.
bread?
You guys don't do tea and bread?
No, because we're not mental.
No.
Like-
Come on.
I dunk.
All of the bread bits in your tea.
Yeah,
like,
that's
all of
oh,
I
biscuits.
don't.
I have just as much.
Yes, biscuits. I dunk biscuits and I dunk hot cross buns.
Man.
That is what I dunk into my coffee.
Good.
right.
And it's only instant. I don't do it with proper
didn't get the one
barista
from you.
coffee. I do it only with instant.
One right there from you. I didn't get it.
What else have we got?
Julia.
We've got Hugh, another super chat.
you're right.
John, have you prepared them beans on toast yet?
We did. I did threaten to go and get the Heinz baked bean pizza, but
Then he
Nick-
saw how tall I am and how big I am.
They
and
both-
he's like, oh.
they both became quite threatening.
No, I've had beans on toast. It's
no,
fine.
baked bean pizza.
Yeah.
You were like, get out of
baked
here.
bean pizza.
Get out of
yes,
here,
no.
you animal.
So, beans on toast. Are the beans like cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heinz baked beans
Heinz
on
baked
toast,
beans on toast.
cheddar cheese,
And the
black
toast is
pepper.
toasted.
No, I
toast
didn't
and
go that
butter.
far. I just put the beans on and that's
No,
it.
no, you're missing it without cheese. Cheesy beans, mate.
No.
Easy peasy, cheesy
Okay,
beans.
so it's like a sandwich without the other.
I'll
piece of
make
bread.
it for you. I'll make it for you for
Okay,
breakfast
okay,
tomorrow,
okay,
right?
all right, I'll give it a shot.
Or something.
Okay.
If you're hungry later, I'll make you a little snack.
Okay, okay.
No, we haven't been able to do everything food-wise. We are going to go for what we would call a greasy spoon tomorrow.
Okay.
That doesn't sound as sexually overt as it might.
We did have fish and chips down
Yeah.
by the Thames. Delicious. Very basic. Classic. Not a lot of spice or flavor. And I don't mean heat. Their British food is fine. if you don't like to make it taste good.
That came off way more offensive than you perhaps indefinitely intended it to.
No, it came up exactly how I
Yeah,
wanted.
I figured.
The fish was really good. It was haddock. The chips were good. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Julia, has Nick reviewed British Macca's yet? No, I wanted to do
you
that
really
today.
get to go.
I wanted to do that today. I didn't. I have had KFC here,
Okay.
and yeah,
We're going out for much better food.
there's an
tomorrow.
odd. There was
No,
a
sorry,
little
that's
bit of
not
a
fair. I really like the fish and
slightly
chips.
odd taste about the KFC,
Like
and
in-
especially the chips. Especially
They
the
were-
chips.
Oh.
Skin on black pepper
God.
and salt chips, delicious
No.
at KFC UK.
The
It
KFC
took-
Australia's chips are amazing.
It took so long
Everything
to
in
get
Australia
here.
is
They
amazing.
were a little soggy.
Quick
Yeah.
refresher, guys.
Yeah.
Chips are fries.
Yeah,
for
if
North
those
Americans,
French fries
right?
had been
But
fresh,
they're like
they-
thick cut.
refresher.
They're like thick cut.
more like potato wedges almost.
So yes, not quite as good as Australian KFC, but still okay.
We are going for a big roast dinner tomorrow, though.
Okay,
That
I'm
sounds
sorry.
very good.
Greasy spoon, fry up, classic English fry up in the morning
No beans.
with beans.
No, I'm
because that is how it is.
I despise beans.
Well-
I've had them. I don't have to try
Wait,
them.
like
I know I
all
hate them.
beans? Like lentils? Like all lentils?
For
Well,
the
beans
mo-
aren't really lentils, but you know.
baked beans.
Baked beans.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
There's a frickin' British McDonald's at Stansted Airport on Monday that
Oh,
you get
no.
to try.
Oh, yeah,
there you go.
Airport stuff is always.
Silent Cipher. Greasy Spoon. Please don't film that event.
Yeah.
That's
this
for the
one?
OnlyFans.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm sort of
oh,
jumping
okay.
around.
Yeah, smart.
I actually saw one of Nick's OnlyFans
Oh, that's
possible pictures today, and I have to admit, it's pretty good. It's
You're
pretty
quite-
good stuff.
You were quite the twink.
Yeah, chiseled. You know?
6 years ago.
Yeah, right. But you
Not
don't have to tell the
anymore.
OnlyFans fans.
Not
that.
anymore. Risk it for the biscuit. Why is Nick wearing 80s Adidas? What?
Added what?
No, this is an
I think-
Xbox Era top.
No, I think he's talking about the
The shoes,
shoes
the
you were wearing
shoes.
in the album cover that we.
Oh yeah, the
Tweeted
Sambas,
earlier.
mate. Those Sambas are like they've come roaring back into fashion. So much so that Adidas revived them. They had been discontinued, and Adidas completely revived them. And now they've, at least again in Australia, they've just gone off tap. Yeah, Adidas Sambas are like the best runners out there. And Peter Jasper. Thanks, mate. Oh, it's just €22.
Number
Oh
one.
yeah, but has he written a
I think it
question?
was a sticker.
No.
It's
Oh, it's a sticker.
It's like a happy
the
birthday
sticker.
sticker or like a number one
My
sticker.
phone is at 58%, so it probably has a few more hours, but I can just plug it in.
Like, I don't know why Nick really wants to try
got,
UK McDonald's because it's bad. It's going to be bad. He's going to hate it. I'm just going to have to listen to him for at least half hour, 45 minutes, tell me about how awful it is, and it will be really bad. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will hate yourself that you wasted money on it.
I know. Like I said, I'm pretty confident that nothing can match Australian Macca's, but
It definitely
By
won't.
Macca's, do you mean like the burger too, or do you mean just the coffee?
all of it. All of it.
Okay, okay.
All of it.
All of it is bad. The only thing I actually really like about McDonald's is a breakfast.
Yeah.
Like a double egg McMuffin and a hash brown.
Fine.
Yeah.
The hotcakes. It's right, Corey.
Yeah,
B.
we don't have
Sambas
hot-
are classic.
pancakes.
Yeah, Sambas are like. Sambas are elite. They're just elite
God.
footwear.
What
Sambas.
else? Right, okay. Other news in gaming.
There is
The rumor of Xbox doing another
Oh, God,
PlayStation
that this
port.
week?
And that's
Oh
had a
my
lot of
God.
drama around it, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh my
we
God.
had this conversation when, because you were on Headlines on Thursday, that was kind of like a mini this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, Nick made an appearance, he was absolutely
I was
dead.
fucking off my
Oh,
ass.
guys.
Exhausted. It was so screwed.
You were holding him hostage. That's literally what it looked like.
But it's interesting because the nutshell of this rumor has come about because I think he's a Keyword Studios, which is one of the ones that recently acquired Wushu. Employee Shinobi, who's known on Twitter, he's known on Resetera, posted on Resetera, hey, yeah, well, look forward to next week. Effectively, Xbox are going to be doing another port. Kicked off all of this. Everybody's talking about it. We're talking about it.
I think someone backed it up by saying it was a big game.
Yeah.
Was that Nate or someone like that?
I can't recall. But interestingly, Resetera have deleted the thread. And we were talking about this on Headlines, that it's a bit of a weird one. Like,
Yeah.
Nick gets a DM and he shares what he's heard, right? And it's just like, here's some stuff I've heard. But in this context, Keyword Studios is a support studio for Xbox and PlayStation, and probably is privy to a number of different projects that are in flight.
Yeah.
Maybe even this specific port. We don't know that. That's just conjecture. but it's a bit weird as an employee to come out and just blurt that out about a possible partner's business dealings. And then I wonder if that's why Rosetta had deleted the thread.
He's been in the games industry now for years.
Like,
He's
why
still
play
been
the
keeping
insider
up his
game?
thinking. Yeah, he's still playing the insider game.
I don't know.
Very weird.
Also, this is the first time I have ever seen a thread deleted.
Yeah,
Deleted.
not locked,
Yeah.
wiped from
That's
existence.
crazy. And that was after he edited his comment to just a dot as well.
Yeah, he clearly got in shit on that one.
Yeah.
It looks that way.
So what do you think, though? Is it happening? What
Yeah.
game is it?
Yes, multiple.
Yeah, we know Project Latitude is going on, right?
Yeah.
That Jez talked about that a while back.
The ones that make the most sense are like Forza.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Forza Horizon, probably Indiana Jones because it's Disney and getting it on Game
Yeah.
Pass. Like, there's no guarantee. When they talked about it at the FTC trial, there was no guarantee it was forever exclusivity
Yeah.
they worked for.
Yeah.
Because I imagine, yeah, you can have Game Pass, but it's going to end up everywhere. And they're like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then, like, Flight Sim makes a lot of sense because it has a really big marketplace and it's actually a
Yeah.
bigger game on console than it is on PC,
What?
from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's super, because
Really? Huh.
I've heard that before, that there are more consistent players on console than there are on PC.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
You
Or
think
they
like
make more.
Oh yeah, okay.
They might. Yeah, I could see that.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, Flight Sim is.
I've said it now on the internet, though, so it's true.
But
Oh,
Forza,
okay.
you guys mean Horizon? I'm guessing, not Motorsport.
Forza Horizon, yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon like that initially was boosted as the rumor because Ecstasis
Posted to
tweet,
Mexico.
yeah, Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah,
and but it's an interesting one because typically we see Forza Horizon games getting delisted. So in order for Forza Horizon 5 to be a thing,
Yeah.
they would have had to negotiate the licenses all over again. What, for another 3-6 years?
Yeah. it'd be
Because
wild.
Forza Horizon 4 was the first one to go for what, 4 years instead of the usual
3.
3?
No,
or
I
5
think
years.
I think it's usually 5. Isn't
5.
it? I think so. Yeah. Because Forza Horizon 4 is being delisted. What, next year?
No, this year's done. I think it's this year.
Is it done? Because I didn't get a free code
It's-
for it. So I'm
I
hoping.
haven't, a lot of people haven't gotten the free code yet, but it's this year.
It's this year.
Okay. Okay. Good.
So I'm just curious. Like we don't know that. So it could be Forza Horizon 5 if they come up with a new deal.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was Master Chief Collection?
I would
Everyone would just.
Ursul and I would prefer it's Halo Infinite's
100%.
multiplayer.
100% Halo Infinite multiplayer. The
Bring
game
it
right
to
now,
life.
The game is in a great spot.
They were
as a video game.
looking into doing that
Please,
a few years
just-
ago.
just do it.
I don't know where that
It
ended up.
benefits everyone except for the developers of Concord. Like,
Yeah, fair.
and
Poor,
Sony.
poor Concord.
Yeah, especially with
Yeah.
hey, speaking of NDA breaking, another game's coming out around this year, right?
Hang on, wait. Are we about to break an NDA? Because we don't do that.
No, there was no NDA technically.
Oh, that NDA
yeah.
breaking. You
Come
mean
on.
that evil Tom Warren?
Be cool, bro. Be cool, bro.
Man, it's interesting because I saw a video today on another channel and I can't remember the name of it. Chaos something.
Yeah,
UK based. Literally ripping Tom Warren apart. Literally, like, insulting him, claiming he said this, he said that.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
watching this video and this guy's like attributing all of these things to Tom Warren, and I'm like, motherfucker, Sean Hollister wrote the article. Are you reading this? Like, if I were Tom, I would take that guy to task because, unfortunately, in the UK, we have laws about saying shit about other people that isn't true.
Oh yeah, people are finding that out the hard way right now. Pretty soon, but that's
Like, honest to God, it's an awful video. Like, completely full of inaccurate statements. Like, look, he only wants Microsoft gossip. Looking at Tom's Twitter profile, like, he only wants Microsoft gossip. I'm like, if you read his profile, he covers Microsoft for The Verge.
That's what he does. What?
He's got a hate boner for Microsoft.
No,
I'm like, oh my
it's
God.
such a clear example of the friggin' platform wars, essentially, right? Valve has way too many people simping for them. Way too many.
Yeah.
We saw it in the EGS Steam stuff earlier too, right? Even to this day, you tell people say, Alan Wake 2 needs to come to Steam or I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
That's why it's not doing well. Bro, they published the game, man.
Yeah, it's an odd situation, right? And yeah, look, Deadlock is being played by like 20,000 people on
That's
Steam.
more probably now.
Yeah, it was
Right.
a lot.
It's an open invite, so if you've got it, you can invite as many friends as you want to come and play it. And all it says at the beginning is like, in the words of Nick, be cool, bro.
Yeah,
Be
come
cool,
on, bro.
be
Be
cool.
cool.
Come on,
Come
England.
on, bro.
Don't tell anyone about it.
Be cool, bro.
Oh, God.
And
Okay, yeah, according to Tom Warren, it has...
Tom Warren's in the
Yeah,
chat.
he's in the chat.
He
Yeah.
is. He's been in the chat for a while.
Because those are the people playing at the same time.
Yeah, 20,000 is concurrent.
To have that concurrent, it means you have many people actually playing it over time.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
Also, you can literally YouTube Deadlock and get tens of hundreds of hours of footage.
During headlines, I was just showing people screenshots and everything. It's like, you can find 1,000 hours of this game on YouTube that has been there for months. You can find articles all over the internet of people with best build guides. This is what the game's like. Here's our impressions. No one gave a shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing to get your knickers in a twist about. And I said this in a tweet.
40K concurrent right now.
If it was EA, and they had to like, be cool, bro. Don't tell anyone about this new game. Or if it was Ubisoft or Activision, no one would be in an uproar if The Verge had done
They're
this.
big enough. They should know better than to not sign an NDA. Yeah, guys. So is Valve, a friggin' billion-dollar company that does nothing except take money.
Like, there are a lot of NDA.
I've got a meeting.
Right in front of the mic.
There are a lot of NDA alphas and things that go, like Towerborn went. You can't find any footage of it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not as big as a Valve game, but even then, it's just not there because they did have you sign an NDA. It's
Okay. I'm coming back in a minute.
I mean, Valve knows what they're doing. They open it up this much. There's a reason they're not DMCAing every single.
It's going down very slowly, but
Every single friggin' video.
run it Wi-Fi.
Like, if Valve wanted to, they could take every Deadlock video down if they wanted to. It's really that easy, you know.
It's very silly.
Also, it's gonna be a huge game. It's a MOBA, another MOBA being made by Valve. I know no one here plays the genre, but it is one of the biggest genres in the friggin' world. Yeah. Especially with Valve, with their experience of making it. I saw some tweets. They're like, "Oh, I saw 4 lanes. I'm out." Yeah, a lot of people see 4 lanes and they're like, "Holy crap, I'm in."
Oh, okay.
You know, like a lot of people.
by the way, thank you for all the super chats. We're still desperate to not go into debt over Gamescom.
Yeah, we really appreciate all the super chats, including.
Yeah, Jason, my buddy Jason, super chat. Any chance you boys do a movie night? Can I suggest Halo the TV show? Yes.
What did you think about Halo this year?
Oh, the Halo TV show was fucking shite.
Well, Nick, if you acted better, man, we could have done
Yeah,
it.
man, this is on you.
My looks alone weren't enough to carry
Your
this
buttocks
TV
weren't
show.
firm enough
Nah.
to lift
You
it to the
insisted
top.
to take the helmet
Nah.
off, Nick. That's all on you.
Nah, couldn't. This just was not enough.
I thought he was going to do it. I thought you were going to do it then. We are available for children's parties, by the way. No, we're not. Anyway, right. What
Also,
else
that's
we've
not
got?
that's not a movie, so it's
It's not a movie night, Jason.
Yeah, but we did the Bear.
We did the Bear.
We did do the Bear.
Season 3 disappointed.
Season 3 was yuck.
Yeah.
Really? You guys
Yeah.
don't like it?
No.
I
I
heard it's a lot
liked
of
it,
setup.
but I didn't love it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like half a season.
I haven't seen it yet because I'm kind of waiting.
It just wasted my time a little bit.
Yes,
like,
I've heard
looks
that.
beautiful
Yes.
while it was doing it, so I was
Yes.
like, this is great, but not great enough.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah. What else we got? So anyway, leave Tom Warren alone.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
he's done nothing
Also,
wrong.
Another, I want to say, it brings up. Remember when the Insomniac leaks came out, right? And you had the same exact people be like, "Oh, what is the press doing?" And then the same exact people going, "Guys, the press and publishers and developers are not supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be just free PR.
Yep.
This is that in action right now too."
Well, it's that constant difference of content creator and journalist.
Yeah.
And press, because even press isn't always journalist. Press is
Yeah.
in that weird in between where we are. I would call us press
something?
content creators
That's my brother.
with no journalism. We are press focused. We talk to PR as press, but our channel has content creation aspects to it. With Nick doesn't do anything except be handsome. That's pretty content creatory. So, but also like we've only been able to grow in large part by having good relationships with PR.
Yeah.
So there's a game to play there, but we're not for sale, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even sponsored by Lenovo, even though we're praising so many,
They did send this to me for free
Okay.
to review,
All right.
but I made that clear
Yeah.
in the review.
Yeah. And frankly, it's doing a rather sterling job of running this entire
It's
podcast.
perfect now that I've got it dialed in, which I
Yeah.
could have done really fucking quickly. I mean, hey,
Hey, buddy. Hey, about it. It's really nice being all together in the same room.
Imagine if I just palmed your head like a basket. There's a hoop right there.
Oh,
Yeah, you
God.
just dunk me
You
in.
know what's crazy? I saw a bug right there. And
Yeah.
instead of going in like it would in every other place I've been in my entire
Oh,
life.
don't get me wrong. Look, we'll get little moths.
Yeah, but like, why didn't it come inside?
But you
There's
won't
light
get you won't
everywhere.
get like a you won't get like shed tons of bugs. They're freaked out that we don't have screen doors and we just leave
It's
doors and
always the
windows
same.
open. Or aircon.
So strange.
Anyway, not only is we've done Deadlock, we've done the Xbox port. Final Fantasy XVI port is coming per Nate Drake. I think that's the first time we've ever heard that information officially.
Yeah.
Never heard it from
We
anyone
did not
before.
hear about that back in January.
I've got some spaghetti cooking over there for you, so you can throw it against the wall and see what you
Yeah,
guessed correctly.
see
next.
what sticks. I'm just gonna go right behind here.
But
on
it's
this wall.
British spaghetti, so you're not allowed to put any sauce or flavor on it.
Nah,
Makes sense.
nah.
Not
Only-
too much.
Only half pepper.
Yes, we did not hear about Final Fantasy 16 coming back in January on Risk It for the Biscuits podcast, where I cracked the shits and just gave in and said what the game was.
Yeah, you teased it beforehand, right?
Because what had happened was when I had heard that Final Fantasy 16 was coming, I didn't want to talk about it on the show because I wasn't interested in people getting all upset over it. So I didn't say anything, but then John opened his big mouth and was like, "This is gonna break the internet. This is like the biggest thing
I remember
ever."
that.
And I was like, "Oh my god!"
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
just-
I looked at him and said that no, it's not.
I based that reaction like jokingly off of the Final Fantasy 13 announcement
The
for
only-
Xbox 360.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I
like
don't
that
know,
broke the internet.
The only Final Fantasy announcement now that would is Remake and Rebirth and everything.
Yeah.
That's still coming. I believe.
No.
I believe.
Maybe a few
Yeah.
years after the third one comes out.
And then,
Yeah,
and then on Risk It for the Biscuits podcast, we were just casually talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's Final Fantasy 16.
Back at night.
Don't know when that's happening, but
Yeah.
No idea when that's
a
happening.
lot of the rumors have been PC first, then Xbox.
That makes sense.
Probably.
But at the same time, I could see it just doing both at the same time.
You
maybe.
never know.
You know? I mean, do we know if Xbox is doing a show at TGS this year?
They did not announce it until September last year, so we don't know.
Okay.
They waited until Gamescom was done,
Okay.
and then they reached
Yeah,
forward.
because they have gone really. We chose a great year to go to Gamescom because they are
Yes, they're going
really
all out.
there.
Yeah. Biggest booth ever.
Which makes Nick sad because he doesn't want to do any work.
Yeah. The whole going there and covering stuff really aggrieved you, huh? You weren't happy about it?
No, not at all.
Uh,
I was hoping this would just be a holiday,
Sorry, bro.
but it's not.
Nope.
Super chat from Amargonaut. The big four finally together deserves my first ever super chat. I wish you best of luck at Gamescom. Thanks, mate. And PD. What's PD?
people discussing.
MCC's multiplayer should be first fixed on Xbox to even consider a port. Is it broken?
It's a lot of people are hacking it right now. Also, it's probably PS.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, probably meant to be PS. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, MCC's in this not great position.
Oh, wow,
where
really?
hackers
It's
are going
hacked
wild.
to shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, if people didn't throw a gasket of them possibly monetizing the game just a little bit for other people, maybe it'd have a little more support right now. I'm just saying. Blitz.
Yeah, yeah, okay, but it's not our job to pay for Microsoft fixing a product. If the product's broken,
I agree.
that's
what
on
I
them.
mean is like the team probably moved on completely, right? And then support kind of.
Yeah, you might not have the people with the skill
Yeah.
set to do it, etc., etc.
They should definitely fix it. I'm fully in agreement. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because it's bad.
Now, I was thinking about this because I didn't want to go off camera and have to do this. So I have the lovely cat off screen right now, making a round of classic tea, British tea.
Okay.
Aarsal likes tea.
I've
Yeah.
had so much caffeine today.
Right?
That's why I'm drinking this third monster.
I
of the
think
day.
there's a decaf box somewhere, but don't worry too much. He can handle it.
My heart might not.
Tea's only like 20 grams. You're good.
But we're gonna have a small intermission in a minute because these guys need to try some classic British biscuits dunked in tea.
Are we doing that now?
Well, I figured otherwise we'd have to stop and people would have to go over there and make the tea and Cat would be asleep. So
Oh, okay.
I was just
Yeah.
winging it. We can do it in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Fair enough.
Usual
so you
for
think
me.
the biscuits that are super crumbly don't mess with the tea, but bread would?
Yeah, this is a guy that dunks buttered bread in tea.
Buttered bread in tea. It's a very common thing in, I want to say, Asian or Pakistani culture. For sure. For sure. That's
Madness.
something I grew up with.
You gotta read this immediately, Torn Raptor.
Yeah. Grand Benefactor Torn Raptor. I'm going to like bumping into you guys. I know what you look like, but you have no idea what I look like. I could come from anywhere.
Isn't he the raptor that said Alan?
Oh my
Yes.
God. This is It Follows
said
in real
Alan.
life, guys.
People are going to be running from you terrified.
I mean, I'd appreciate it if you didn't just come from anywhere.
Are we meeting
still.
up with Torn Raptor?
What about from behind?
No, definitely not.
If Nick's hair is looking a little bad, maybe just
I prefer to see it coming, mate.
Yeah, fair. Eyes open.
If we had a little more time,
looking straight up.
Yep.
This will be the table you see. Well, not this table, but this will be the tablecloth.
The
you see at Gamescom.
tablecloth.
Yeah,
And we'll make sure it's straight there.
this is really bugging me that it's slightly
Yeah.
wonky.
Yeah, wouldn't it have been nice to fix all that type of shit, John?
Yeah. No, we had to play British bullshit.
Okay, for example, that isn't Console Wars the card game. That's Kakerlaken. It's actually German bullshit.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Kakerlaken.
The Germans love their Scheiße.
Crippling debt. This is weird.
It is.
Did someone just drop their guts?
No.
We did have a super
I
chat
didn't,
from
anyway.
Oh,
Margaret.
no, that man's all the way on the right.
I already read that one out.
Oh, you did? I missed.
Yep, I read that one out. About the Big Four finally together. And we were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Master Chief Collection.
And
Oh,
what
okay.
PD
Yeah,
stands
yeah, yeah.
for. Private Detective. Also, yeah, MCC. I've literally seen clips of someone like getting someone else hacking their account.
Yeah.
They looked into like a screen, and every single person on the screen instantly died.
Yeah, I've seen people take over the other people's accounts, call
Yeah.
it themselves, cheat, and then get the original account owner banned.
Yep, it's crazy. It's really
Like,
bad.
I wouldn't touch MCC online right now with a 10-foot
Even on Xbox.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's crossplay, isn't it?
Yeah. On the flip side, Halo Infinite right now is fantastic. New update with the sandbox changes. The Bandit feels amazing. It's a good game.
You went to...
I went to Atlanta just a few weeks ago.
Boots.
Yeah. And
cat.
we talked about it a little bit on the Halo podcast. But it was super hype because a close friend of my brother's, who teamed with my brothers for a bit, his team made it top 4. They're doing fantastic for a team with no org, essentially. Looking forward to seeing them play in Salt Lake, which I will not be going
Yum,
to,
yum.
sadly.
Come on, Boots. You can do the leap.
Oh,
No, get off our food.
Get away
She's
from
so
the
good
food.
on camera.
the food.
Get away from the food.
Look, a kitty cat. For a split second, now she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's down. Ah, it's Boots. What else? We've got Jesse.
much.
Jesse played the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster,
Yeah.
and that video is having a lot of people arguing.
Jesse's?
Be funny if you just spilled it on this.
Yeah, please don't
Sorry,
spill.
sorry.
No one spilled tea.
We want coasters or no?
Nah.
Got a tablecloth.
I'm gonna. This laptop is literally just for show, so I'm gonna kind of move it over.
Just for
Just
show.
so it seems like
Well,
I
it's covered by the helmet now, anyways.
have one out there. Just.
So the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, if you like Dead Rising, it is probably by far the best way to play it now. It doesn't overwrite the old one. The old one's still around if you really want
so
that.
it's not Warcraft 3 Reforged?
No. But so it's completely rebuilt graphically.
Alright,
It is
funny,
the
I'll be honest.
exact same gameplay,
Okay.
but modernized to be less annoying. You can actually see, say, the durability of your weapons. It's a little bar now. They've redone a lot of the voice acting because now every line is voiced. Some people don't like the new
So they
voices,
didn't
but
redo all of the voices, just some of them?
they
Really the question from
I think they redid a lot of them.
Okay.
Can I answer it?
Yeah.
It should be a super chat though, really.
Yeah, it should be a super.
But I really want to answer it. So panel from Crippling Debt. So panel, how prissy is Nick? Really? Does he have a handbag of stuff he needs on him at all times? I can actually answer this question. Nick, so far, is the only member of the podcast crew to have a checked-in bag because he needed the extra space.
Like, wait, you mean like a hand carry and a checked-in bag? Holy crap.
Yeah. Nick is also
That
the
explains
only
it. Okay.
podcast member that I'm aware of that has brought his own hairdryer
Yep.
No!
and his own towel, which isn't that abnormal. What else? What else have you done that's amused me?
My silk pillowcase.
Yeah, he brought his own
Okay, that's
silk
understandable.
pillowcase.
You took the pillow out though, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but he's,
okay.
you know, he didn't want my pillowcase that I'd freshly
No,
washed
I
and
get
laundered.
it. But your hair's so tiny. You still need a silk pillowcase?
It's about the skin too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
That's
silk
fair.
pillowcase.
That's fair.
Pillowcase helps with skin.
And we had to drop off my kids at my folks who are kindly looking after them tonight so that we could do this without carnage or too much carnage.
Your kids are assholes.
And
What?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And
I love them. They're nice. They are
demanding.
in your face.
Yeah, they're lovely. They're kids. But yes, we left. It probably took Nick about 45 minutes to an hour to get ready. So I would say pretty prissy.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that fair comment?
Yeah, this is hard work.
But I
This is
saw the
very-
image. I saw the image with this T-shirt off from 6 years ago, and I got moist.
Yeah.
So
In your butt.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not, doesn't look like that anymore, but still. Okay, super chat. Painful Discourse. You think Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remaster is really coming? It's looking that way.
Yeah, it got like leaked-ish, right?
It was a rumor mill of ours quite a while back, and I assumed after, what's their face? Nix's got bought, I assumed that Soul Reaver Remaster was cancelled
Yeah.
once they were bought out. But if they're working on the second one as well, that would explain why it's taken so long. Because they've obviously probably had to hand it over to a different dev and added the second one to it, so that's
Yep.
probably why it's taken a while.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it definitely looks like it's coming. Still.
Yep.
What else? Mohammed Sharez. Off topic, seeing Nick's physique in his 40s has inspired me to change my skinny fat body. Thanks for the motivation. You look great.
Oh,
Thanks,
God.
mate.
Yeah, I do gotta agree.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Oh, this is just
Yeah.
couldn't fit him through the door.
Nah.
All right. Okay, we're out of super chat, so let's get you guys trying some classic
Okay, what do you want me
British
to grab?
biscuits. We want to go for biscuits. That is not biscuits. That is
No, there
generally
are biscuits there.
okay.
There's some
Yeah,
biscuits
okay.
here.
Yeah. Go on then.
Okay, so
Okay.
biscuits in British land are cookies, right? In North America.
Yeah, but I
believe
don't
so.
think Kat's given us. Is there another plate with golden crunch creams on it?
Listen.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Right. This is sweet things. Okay,
Ooh,
so
banana. Ooh, fancy.
let's do this way.
You can go in the front.
I got a lot of room
yeah.
here as well.
All right, so I'm just going to get their opinion on this stuff. So we've got. Let's start with the golden crunch cream. Oh man, she's only given 3. That means I get nothing.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that too.
I'm
actually.
really sad right
So what
now.
are these ones? Are these
This
the ones
is-
that
this
I said
is-
look like dog shit?
This is the Fox's crunch cream that looks like dog shit. Give
I'll
it a
try
dunk.
it without the
Oh,
dunk
these are like the
first.
buttermilk
Fair.
biscuits.
I'm going to try it without the dunk.
Yep. This is a damn good biscuit, people.
Okay.
But now give it a dunk. Not too long because it will fall apart in the tea. You've got to get it. Got to get the timing right. In. Yeah, I'd say that's good.
That's pretty long.
Yeah,
That's
go on.
pretty long, dude.
Yeah. Go on, get it in there.
Come on, England.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Come on. Amazing. That is
not
a,
bad.
that's an S tier biscuit, mate.
I wouldn't say yes.
S tier biscuit.
That's an S tier biscuit.
No.
Anyone in the UK would be like, that is banging.
No, you know what?
A Tim Tam is much better than that.
I would say Tim Tam's a chocolate bar though, and not a biscuit, man.
That dipped. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Dipped is amazing.
yeah. There we go.
Dipped is amazing. I mean,
This
it's
is
a
a man
little
who
hard to
knows.
eat, but dipped.
It's nice, but I wouldn't say amazing.
Okay.
Man, the texture goes from pretty hard to eat to like perfectly soft, just enough.
It's all right.
That's good.
It's all right.
I'm not a tea guy. That's very good.
Yeah, it was okay. It was
Are we
fine.
on the Americans Got Talent here or what?
All right, what's this
All
one?
right. Oh, okay. Scale of 1 to 10, Aarsal.
Oh damn!
Come on, that's a pretty
man, I
amazing
don't know
biscuit.
what the other skill. Okay, scale of 1 to 10 of things I dip into my tea. Probably like a honestly.
How
like
much?
a 9.
Just how much you like
It's
it?
a great-
nine.
it's a great dunk.
That tasted great. Really sweet.
And just
though.
a
Really
straight.
sweet.
Oh yeah.
How
But
much
good.
did you like it, Nick? 1 to 10.
7.
Okay.
Well dunked in.
Okay.
Hey,
Proper 10-point scale.
You've got. This
Okay,
is
fine,
a
fine.
cheaper biscuit around here. This is a custard cream.
Okay.
This is,
Lemon or
It's just an English biscuit. So this is a good dunkable one. These ones will go to mush very quickly.
I like that better raw.
You like that better raw?
Raw.
Okay. And you've got its chocolate cousin, the bourbon.
The bourbon.
bourbon?
You mean bourbon?
No, it's a bourbon.
That's
It's a
bourbon.
bourbon
Bourbon.
biscuit,
That's literally how you spell bourbon, the drink.
but you pronounce it a bourbon biscuit.
excellent.
Custard cream, great.
So I gave the
That
first
that
one.
is better than
You
the
prefer
fucking.
That's fine. Custard cream is also really, really high
That's
up on my
way
list.
better than the fucking
Yeah.
Fox one.
You know, if I'm giving the Fox one a 7, I'm giving that a 9.
That's an 8 easy.
That was a 9 for me. I really like
yeah,
that one.
maybe a 9, but
Wow.
comfortably an 8. That
Wow.
shit's on the Fox.
Honestly, it's a little too plain, a little too. I've had this flavored many times. I'm gonna give it a 7.
He wants the Tim Tabs. He wants to make this about Melbourne again.
Tim Tabs. What the heck
Every
are
day
those?
this week, it's
Chocolate.
just been about how Melbourne's better. It really
Oh,
hurts
okay.
me
Wait,
inside.
do you guys try the bourbon? Bourbon?
It's bourbon. He's saying it's called a bourbon. It's like,
Alright.
no, it's a bourbon.
So I just had the chocolate one. 10.
Hey, chocolate one's a 10?
Chocolate one's a 10.
Oh my god.
Right.
I want a golden crunch cream. They're for
Next.
me. I said, I've got nothing, man. I've got nothing left.
That chocolate one, I gave a 10.
I'm not gonna try this on its own.
Wait
Should I dunk
till
it?
you dunk a Tim Tam.
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Is golden. I hope you're enjoying this. This is quality content.
And
I prefer the other one.
the camera's so far away, or the mic is so far away, you don't have to hear what's true.
Have your mind fucking
We were
blown.
thinking of you.
Dark chocolate Tim Tam.
Right about tell you right now, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. I'm still a child.
Doesn't matter.
I'm still a child.
Just have it.
It's okay. I'm
Doesn't
not a
matter.
fan of dark chocolate. There is a salted caramel Tim Tam.
Okay.
Because the normal, the milk chocolate ones are gone.
Wait, keeping in topic. Bourbon. Rating.
Yeah,
Uh,
bourbon rating.
6.
The bourbon.
6.
A 6 for the chocolate custard cream.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for the custard cream was 7 dipped. This was a little worse, like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the chocolate way more, but I like a darker, richer chocolate.
Okay. But for you, the golden crunch cream was the best.
Still a
Nick,
9.
custard cream
Still
was
a
the
9.
best.
Yeah. Dunk that.
For sure.
I take a bite first to let it.
Do you have any Dunkaroos?
What?
It's an American candy that
We had it in Canada
makes
too.
fun of your
Wait, did you prefer
kangaroos.
the chocolate cream or the vanilla cream?
Chocolate.
Really?
No,
I
I'm
did
gonna
it
try.
first.
I'm gonna try Tim Tam dunks. Come on. No,
They
no,
bite it first to expose the biscuit,
right. Okay.
and then dunk.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So this is Australian.
This is an Australian biscuit.
That's 10.
It's very good.
Oh.
Oh,
That's 10.
but the thing is, I would say this is a lot more like dunking a proper chocolate bar than a biscuit.
You done chocolate bars too?
No,
Okay, all right.
this is what I mean. I wouldn't dunk a Whisper in me tea, and this is effectively like dunking a Kit Kat.
Oh, how good's
Okay.
that?
Okay, let's see. It was pretty good on its own.
Oh.
Nah, I prefer the simplicity of the golden crunch cream or a custard cream to this.
Whatever.
It's just like dunking a chocolate bar,
Oh, man,
and that's not what you do.
Okay. The other two were 7, 6.5, and the original was a 9. This is solid 8. Solid 8.
I give it a 9. But again, I really like the darker chocolate.
All right, for you guys, now this is a classic. This is an absolute classic. This is a chocolate
Oh,
hobnob.
I've eaten a
We
billion of
have
these.
something like this.
Can I get some tissue paper?
Amanda, hobnobs. They literally sell this in the grocery store
Yep.
we go to, and I buy them all
I've
the
got
time.
these from Aldi's all the time.
Oh, okay.
Oatmeal, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, here's some paper towels, guys.
Too bitty.
That doesn't
Guys,
do
you
it. That
paper
doesn't
towels?
do it
No?
for
I'm
me.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
That doesn't do it for me.
So I love them not dunked. I'll probably hate it dunked. Because I don't like tea.
That doesn't do it for me.
But how do you not like tea? It's just
You not
better
like
coffee.
tea? Nah. It's different. It's not better.
No, it's still good.
It is different. It is different. But it has like more flavor. No,
That's like 4.
4.
Yeah. Wow.
9.
This is the oatmeal one, right? This is amazing. Let me try this.
Again, and remember, that's Nick, so he's wrong.
I've never done this in my tea, though. I'll be honest.
That's very good.
Right. I don't think you need to eat an entire slice of Battenberg, so we're going to do this slightly differently.
Are they pussies?
Well, that's fantastic.
All right.
That's like an 8.5-ish.
Okay. Now that's biscuits. So I think the winner. It's a little bit different. I'm just going to.
I'm just gonna put this down for now.
So what's this?
So this is no allergies to almonds. This is not for dunking. You would not dunk
Why?
because
Let me see it. Let me see
it's
it.
not hot crust bunny.
Sponge. It's sponge. Of course you can dunk.
No. You would not try this. This is marzipan, so it's an almond marzipan cake. It is not for dunking in
Oh
tea.
yeah, that's not dunking.
Bullshit.
Oh. That's not for dunking at all.
It's not for dunking. What on? This is madness.
Ooh, the dunking really brings something out in it.
I want to hit you.
Ooh, if you dunk that, it
Oh, yeah.
really fucking brings
No, that
something
gets,
out in it.
That gets
Try
way
that.
too soft.
No,
Try
I
that.
Too soft.
Oh, look at my tea. There's nothing floating in
You
it.
should see how it enhances the taste.
Anyone want the last piece of Battenberg?
Boy.
Did you want some more?
Yeah, I'm gonna dunk it. That was right. That was much nicer dunked.
And I know you probably had
Okay.
proper chocolate.
No, it's pretty
You're,
heavy.
you're a well-travelled and educated man.
I mean, if it's Cadbury,
It's dairy milk, proper
Yeah.
dairy milk.
so yeah, I
Proper
had like
English
Cadbury,
milk,
but
right?
not
Yeah,
British
I've had this
Cadbury.
many times. This
Man.
is something I would have brought from Canada if I was.
Oh, that's just dairy milk chocolate.
Caramel specifically, right or no?
Yep.
Right,
Cadbury.
so, but we didn't give our scores for the last one.
That's true. Go on.
Which one? Which one?
That's
The
Cadbury.
Battenberg. How did you feel?
The cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a 9.
You love that Battenberg.
Oh,
Whoa!
that dunked was
A
very
compliment
nice.
for the Battenberg.
The
Yeah.
Battenberg alone, without the tea, was like a 7. I'd say I'm not a big fan. With the tea, like a 2.5.
Oh, did you try dunking
It
it?
went down.
It was way too mushy.
No.
Oh my god.
I'll probably go a solid 7. It was quite enjoyable.
This is good chocolate.
£10 super chat from Tom Henderson. Where's the fucking penguins?
Penguins suck.
Like, genuinely, he got here, he brought Tim Tams with him, slapped them down on the counter. I tried one. It is a better penguin. Like, we didn't need to bring penguins out on the stage and make them feel bad because the Tim Tam was just nicer.
Oh my god, there's still so much food. Why not?
Yeah, you don't have to eat everything.
I'm doing the movie method where they eat one
Give it
bite.
a little while. Give it a break.
Yeah, give it a break. We can come back to. We've got next on the list. This
What
is
a
a
piece.
Tunnocks tea cake.
Ooh, so that's meant
It's
to
a
be
marshmallow. It's similar to a chocolate royal.
It is probably very similar to a chocolate. You can try this if you want, but
Yeah, it is. That's a chocolate royal.
Oh yeah.
okay.
It's a bigger version of a chocolate
Looks
royal.
familiar.
Cadbury, British Cadbury,
Pretty good.
6. I
What?
prefer American Cadbury.
Compared to
People
what?
are gonna get
Madness.
There's no way you prefer American chocolate.
It's so the Hershey's chocolate is so
Have you
crap.
tried the Kit Kat here?
American Cadbury, I said.
What's the chocolate
That is just
digestive?
Hershey's
Hold on,
chocolate.
what's the chocolate
I don't know.
digestive?
It doesn't taste like Hershey's.
The chocolate. It was a chocolate hobnob that you had. It
Hershey's
wasn't a
has
digestive.
the puke flavor
Alright,
in
well,
it.
someone's saying you need to dunk a chocolate digestive.
Hugh, we did. It was a.
Oh,
it
those
was
are great.
It was a
Oh my god.
Well,
chocolate hobnob they had. Kind of close, but yeah,
Got it.
I like a
and
digestive.
I did dunk that.
He did. You don't dunk a. You don't
Digestive-
dunk a tea. I suppose he does dunk a tea.
Digestive cookies are the best.
This is not as good as a chocolate royal. Arnott's wins again.
5.
Have an Arnott's chocolate royal. They're much, much better.
I am filling up, so I'm gonna hold off for a little bit.
Yeah. We'll come back to the finale, which is English fudge.
That's
Alright,
fudge.
alright.
Oh, you got some savoury.
Oh yeah, savory would be nice.
Okay, let's switch it up.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, salt and vinegar, gross.
Proper salt and vinegar, mate. You might like them.
Pickled onion monster.
Salt and vinegar's gross. What?
All right.
Prawn cocktail walkers.
What?
Right. Okay. We've got some crisps now. Let's. This is not for dunking in tea. All right. Now, first up, we're gonna try a prawn cocktail Walker's crisp. So this is just a classic.
Okay, quick. Any alcohol in them?
No.
No, okay,
No.
okay,
These
just
are all
double check.
just crisps.
Okay. Okay.
So prawn
Alright.
cocktail.
Prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail. I don't think they do this flavour in the US.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's gets sour at the end. Whoa.
Kind of singy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit like sour cream in the beginning.
I'm a huge sour guy, so 8.
Silent Cypher
They
with a
like that?
super
They're
chat.
really good.
All these treats are going to wreak havoc on your house's plumbing later.
Yeah.
Actually, his
Probably.
toilet, man, that flushing is fast.
Yeah, man. That's a
Also,
old school
For
Victorian.
those wondering, it's like the super old school one you only see in movies where you pull it from the side above.
Oh, you're going back for some more of the prawn cocktail.
It's good.
They're not
Yeah.
bad.
That's like a
Alright.
explosion of flavors.
Personal favourite of mine.
Ooh.
What would you give that though? As a crisp.
In relation to other chips,
6.
A general, how much did you enjoy?
not like a
it
proper
meter?
7.5.
Okay.
It was good. Really, really different.
But not a 7.7 because we don't have an animation for that.
Yeah, we
still
literally don't
right?
have an animation
I had
of
to ask Ray to
7.7.
change the score, and he moved it one down. Okay.
This is a pickled onion monster munch.
Yeah.
It's a 2 because of the dumb name.
This is your personal favorite.
This is one of my personal favorites. You can't beat a pickler, mate. Oh, it's got some power to them.
What is it? Pickled what? Oh,
Pickled
pickled onion. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Yeah, 7.
Well,
That's really good. That's an 8.59ish.
oh,
That's a 7.
okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Salt and vinegar I will not touch.
Not a fan.
What?
No, you don't
I
like it.
hate salt and vinegar.
These are really powerful.
Yeah.
Then I really won't like
McCoy's
them.
salt and vinegar, malt vinegar. This would take a couple to have to hit.
Okay. Okay.
you
At
like-
the same time.
If you're like, yeah, go get in there.
Okay.
You liking the pickled onion?
Yeah,
Let's go
pickled
back.
onion one's
The
good.
pickled onion ones are great, aren't they? Oh,
That's good. That's good.
5.5.
Solid
yeah,
7
didn't
on
enjoy
the
the
pickled
salt and
onion.
vinegar.
It's okay.
Not gonna lie, our salt and vinegar is stronger.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually surprisingly mild.
I was going to say, there's not that much. It's
yeah.
not hitting me.
Yeah. Like especially if you get the sea salt and vinegar.
I was going to say try that one because
Eat
it
it
looks.
now. You get floor flavor.
Yeah, try that one, Dust. It looks
Off
powerful.
camera.
Yeah. But there you go. That's your savoury round.
We have
was a nice
sweet
little-
as well.
Yeah. Do you want me to leave these prawn cocktail ones here?
Maybe. Oh, no. I would have preferred the other one.
Do you want the other ones? I can bring the other ones here. There you go. There you go, buddy.
There's none left anyway.
Okay. Well, there's technically the fudge left if you want to finish off.
No, we can
Okay.
take a break. You know, people.
So nothing left is dunking.
Nothing. No, you shouldn't have dunked half the stuff. You bloody did dunk, you animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's your decorum?
Oh man.
After 114, who's doing the timestamps?
Yeah, it's still going to be me.
Well, if you can't sleep, I mean, hey.
And don't worry, for tomorrow's first ever live playing of Console Wars, the card game, it's going to be later. It's going to be like 9:30 local time
Yeah.
for 4:30. I am going to take the time and make it look really nice.
Yeah, we'll set it up.
Motherfucker.
Gross. Even I wouldn't do that.
What?
Oh,
He dunked a chip.
oh, that's
Oh,
terrible.
why did you do? Why?
Oh, there's the prawn one.
You shouldn't be dunking half the stuff you're dunking. It's the
They
worst
told me
thing
to. I
I've
had to
ever
listen to the
seen.
chat.
Monster Munch was very good. I liked it a lot.
That was
I got a really good flavour called roast beef flavour. It's really nice as well.
That's a deal, right?
recommend.
Overall, the Tim Tams win. Overall.
The Tim Tams
Dark
aren't
chocolate?
the same.
Now the first thing.
Yeah, those are biscuits. Tim Tam's like a chocolate bar.
The first thing
It's
you get.
not. There's
that was the best.
literally 2 biscuits
Yeah,
in a
it's-
Tim
it's
Tam
like a
coated in chocolate.
Yeah, but it's like a Kit Kat. It's just by default. It is a
It's
different
cream
type
in the
of-
middle, 2 biscuits on either
Covered
side.
in chocolate.
And then covered in chocolate. It's still a biscuit.
I don't know.
The adding of chocolate doesn't turn it into a chocolate bar.
It's a chocolate bar with biscuit in it.
No,
like
tell
a
that to
Kit Kat.
Twix.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And it was the best thing here.
It's still the best thing here.
No, the
Barely.
first, the
As
golden,
I always
the
say.
golden
The
crunch,
bourbon.
was it?
Golden
Yeah.
Crunch, mate.
That was the
Dunked in a tea.
Yeah,
they just
that
go
was
so buttery.
phenomenal.
For
It's an
me,
S tier biscuit.
It straight up, it just elevates it. Like
In fact,
it's crazy.
The cream
Here
one
you go,
was
buddy.
better.
That's a more nice. Yeah.
The cream one was better than that.
Nah, man.
The cream one was much better than
Nah.
The
that.
cream one is so basic. I mean, it's good, but it's like nothing special.
I love it.
This split screen looks like y'all in the same room. We are in the
We
same
are
room.
in the same room. Ooh, ah.
Look at that magnetic box.
Mm,
It's nice.
really fancy.
That is way too nice, John. What are we doing? How are we so good at this
Okay.
stuff with having no money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-drag.
No,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Pre-drag is amazing.
We're
That's the one.
picking up a pre-drag, right?
Look at this fancy effect.
Whoa.
How did you do that?
In real time too. Holy
Yeah.
crap! I thought we weren't supposed to use AI, Jesse.
Ow! That's so spiky.
Oh my god, the bottom of that tea was so sweet from all the things being
It's
done.
just a layer of
I just
sugar.
fucking had, like, I just got diabetes from drinking the bottom part of that tea.
John, let's do the thing. I'm gonna pretend to hit the area to my right on your back, and you make a smack.
Ah!
Well done.
Kevin with a $5 super chat. Aarsal dunking chips. Yeah, he did. He dunked a chip. Even I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it was awful.
Thank you for the super chats. We're going broke from Gamescom because
Yeah.
of John.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And you guys have to pay for my business class upgrade.
We've changed the goal. The deal has changed. Pray it
deal
doesn't
has
change any
changed.
further.
We're going to Gamescom because of this thing right here. You can scan this QR code. You can click the link in chat.
Yeah.
Console Wars, the card game Kickstarter. It's live. Even this box looks really nice. So even if you're like, I
Looks so
have no
nice.
friends or I hate card games, you can back it to help us and then just have this beautiful thing
Yeah.
to show off in your house.
You don't have to back it at like the crazy highest priced version. There's a $25 version because we genuinely planning it thought that would be the version everyone would get.
Yeah,
but
not
you
at
guys went absolutely
all.
nuts.
I mean, when you look at it and it's like the other one's only $20 more, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah,
Like, I'm paying shipping anyways, right? So
yeah, absolutely fair. But yeah, we are so close to actually hitting 125% backed.
yeah, which is our first stretch goal.
Second
Second
stretch
stretch goal.
goal.
Wait, what was the first one?
Backing it got
For the
the
Kickstarter,
Kickstarter
yeah.
card, which you got victimized
Okay,
by
so
earlier today.
I don't think that's a stretch goal.
No, technically it's not.
Stretches. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Technically it's
But-
not.
But just saying, if you guys back this game and it looks great, you're gonna want 400%. Because I want a player mat.
I want the player
I want a
map.
player mat.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about you guys.
The
but-
player mat looks nice.
So this was the card that killed Aarsal.
Oh my
The
god.
Kickstarter card.
I kind of wish that was on stream because it completely got me by surprise.
You were like, what?
Like this thing is okay. See, if this game was being played professionally, that card would be GA'd.
Oh, you reckon it would be out of the game? Yeah, to be fair, it will never appear in any other version of the game.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
in this one.
Yeah.
But no, that was more of a joke about GA.
Limited edition. Okay.
Okay, all right.
It's like 40% battery. It's
Yeah.
going very slow.
Yeah,
If I unplug it, it should immediately swap to Wi-Fi if I have to.
yeah, it'll be fine. It'll keep going.
You mean the camera?
The camera's actually.
So if you, yeah, okay.
It's fine. It'll keep going. We've got plenty of time.
We have
Yes,
a power there
yes.
you can plug into. We have a lot.
Yes, Top. We'd love 5,000%.
It's at 42%.
Wanna help us?
5,000% would be great.
Yeah. I would love to make a digital version of this game.
Yeah, we do.
So, John, we're on Console Wars, right? Something I've never asked you is where did this idea come from? Like, where did you even birth it?
I think we'd had a particular. I can't remember exactly what happened. It was last year. I think it was just people were console warring on a recent YouTube video, maybe one of Jesse's.
Okay.
And I had some friends down, and we were playing other games, and we joked about like what would you make the game about, and it was like, well, let's make it about console wars because that.
But you guys were kind of joking about making a card game.
Yeah. Like I was like, I'd love to make my own one of these, and
Okay,
then we
okay.
started discussing what it could be about, and
Yeah.
then we were like, oh, well, what if it was this? And then it just started to spitball.
Yeah.
And then, nothing much happened that weekend, but then they went away. And then
Master Chief is respecting the canon, guys.
After eating all that and drinking all that and
having a little sleep.
feeling too full earlier, I'm really hoping you don't puke inside that thing.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Just having a little rest?
He's definitely knocked out.
It's having a little
bit.
nana nap.
Yeah, but we didn't actually do anything that weekend until
Okay.
like 3 months later. They rocked back up, and I was
Yeah.
like, here's what I think thus far. And we play tested and iterated.
How soon did
and-
you get the name? Because the name is, right
Yeah,
away.
the
it's
name
like
was
immediate.
as soon as the idea was in, that was it. The idea was
That's up.
the first thing. It was like it should be about this.
I don't understand how people haven't made fun of this yet. You know what I mean? Like the name, it's such a concept, easily you know what I mean? Right? Kind of like...
It's a fun thing to parody, right?
Yeah.
If we get it to 6,000%, we'll cancel the PS5 version. I'm gonna make sure there's no PlayStation port of this game.
But
Yeah.
before we cancel it, we gotta be like, PlayStation's being a little difficult
Yeah.
to work with.
Maybe post some rumors about it.
Yeah. Can't the PS5 is holding the Pro back, so we can't do it. It's being held back. It's giving us too much trouble.
Oh man,
God.
could you imagine?
Speaking of the Pro, is that real? Guys, what is happening here? Is the PS5 Pro
Dunno.
releasing or not?
Don't know.
I wouldn't
Probably.
release it if I was Sony.
We'll probably find
This
out
year?
soon.
I wouldn't release it at all.
You
What a
wouldn't? Yeah,
waste
straight up,
of money.
100%.
Absolute
Especially
waste.
when we got like some of the leaks of like the specs and things, and it's like cool, 200p more.
Yeah.
But what if your sunk cost is fallacy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean, look at Microsoft. They friggin' which what was it? It was like a Surface something that they literally had in trucks. Neo, and they're just like, nope, not coming out.
The kin device was another one. I think they were so close to shipping it. It was in vans.
Yes, yeah, that's
And
what
they
I'm
were
thinking
like,
of.
"Ring." No, don't do it. It sucks.
And, I mean, people make fun of Microsoft all the time. They definitely made a mistake with Windows Phone and how they handled that.
Clearly, browsing in the chat says, "I'll back if Aarsal says hi to me."
Hi, clearly browsing. That is my brother-in-law, actually.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure he told me he's already gonna back. But hey, Osama, definitely please back the game.
Yes.
It's fun. We played around today, and it's genuinely really fun. And it has a lot of replay potential, and a lot of like, you know what? Next game I'll do this instead, or next game maybe I'll try this.
Or next game, Cat will get every gray card and kill us.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What's next?
What is
I mean,
next?
the main thing that I put on there for... Boop, right there.
Oh
that?
yeah, of course. How could we not talk about
What?
the rescuing from
Oh,
the
yeah.
evil Microsoft corporate machine?
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap! That
Oh,
was
Tango
great.
Gameworks.
Tango
and Hi-Fi
Gameworks.
Rush.
Got the last minute save from
No,
Krafton.
it's not last minute. It's 2 hours. It's 2 months after the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
It's
okay,
it's a bit late.
And
So-
that there has been new news. So, Krafton working with Microsoft because Microsoft seemingly had to spin it back up
To make
To-
it something so they could sell.
to make it something they could then sell. And they have said roughly 50 employees will be coming
Yeah.
over.
Wow.
Okay.
Someone called it a hire acquisition or acqui-hiring.
I think they did. They were like, we wanted the talent.
Yeah.
Which is-
too bad.
which is
Hugh! Super chat from Hugh.
Yes, Hugh. I've just backed it. Thanks,
Oh,
And
thanks,
I
Hugh.
think my brother-in-law did too, because our backers went up by 2.
Ooh. In that case, I love this. When I refresh it, look, watch the bar. Come on.
There
we go. Woo!
Nice.
We're so close to breaking
Nice.
that 24k barrier.
If we hit 125% tonight, what could we offer people on the stream?
Kenna, Bridge of Spirits on Xbox.
No, I've already redeemed that. I wanted that.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you replace the game you stole out of chat from the other week ago and give that back to the
I
community?
have a couple.
How would I do that?
I have something, but I have to. I can't look it up because my phone's over there. I'm sure. I'm
Zach
pretty
Riley's in the chat. I think.
Classic.
He was earlier. Yep, Zach Riley's in the chat. What game you going to give me, Zach?
Was it Zach you stole it from last time?
Yeah. I'm going to get my redeem page ready.
Zach, he actually has opened his redeem page here. Do not put
Oh
any
my
codes
god.
in
Wait,
the
did
chat.
he do this live on stream?
We were doing a podcast and we were giving stuff away.
Okay.
And Zach came in and was like, hey, here's one for the community. And he redeemed it. He redeemed it before
Yeah.
anyone else
Did
could.
you have the page open?
No,
I saw the code. I saw the code, and I was like, "Let's see if anyone's taking it." And I went, "Whoop!" and took it.
But you saw it was open and you
screw
still
behind it.
clicked accept.
Yeah, it's out of
Yeah.
someone's chair.
What is it?
It's a screw out of a chair.
Oh yeah, there.
I do
Might be out of
have.
this chair or my chair.
I do have SteamWorld Heist 2.
Ooh.
But for giveaways, you have to be on the public Discord because I have no idea who you are in YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the good news is, some kind and generous soul named Torn Raptor gave away 50 Xbox Era YouTube memberships, which, if you join discord.gg/Xbox Era, will give you access to the super secret YouTube member and Patreon lounge.
Give away a signed.
But I would
framed
do this
picture of
giveaway
Nick.
in the public.
Oh.
You know what, Nick? You know what you should do? You
And if
should
Nick
put
enters,
your-
I will kill him in person.
your business class pictures up on the Patreon Discord channel.
My what?
Your photos.
Yeah, you should do a Patreon post for all the patrons of your business class journey.
Yeah.
Oh my
You know,
With
goodness.
all your lovely
and
photos.
then the
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what we
I
could
took
do?
a bunch of photos
An
of my
HDMI
business class
cable.
experience, like a photo of my steak with potato and pumpkin dinner that I had, and my white raspberry with Biscoff crushed biscuit and raspberry coulis.
Wow.
Very nice.
What if-
dessert on my business class flight?
We got a bunch of like little sample cases, and we got a little bit of blood, and then you can clone us in the future if you ever want.
Yeah, and by the way, I flew 14 and a half hours, and for 13 of those 14 and a half hours, I was watching Friends.
Proud of you.
Like literally watching, just had Friends on for 13 hours straight.
Which season?
6 and 7.
Speaking of Friends, did you see the news story about Matthew Perry?
Yes.
I am angry.
Yeah, homicide. There's going to be some charges.
I am mad.
Speaking of Friends, I started watching it for the first time like a few days ago.
How good
And
is
it's the
it?
Even on the
best
plane ride,
sitcom
all
ever.
I'm doing
How
is watching
good is it? How good is
It's
it?
genuinely pretty good. For those wondering, it's not bad. It's kind of like an older How I Met Your Mother, in a way.
Can you make thing a mod?
Who?
Infinite Umbra.
I could.
I couldn't do it.
Why would I do that?
Oh, do we
Are
trust?
they nice?
Infinite.
Yeah,
I'm
Are
just
yeah,
you,
yeah.
are you a nice
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
Infinite
Yeah,
Umbra?
Infinite is, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Um,
gonna click hide user on this channel.
So, yes.
I honestly hate that button is there. And
Yeah, I know.
it's so fucking hard to undo because
Listen,
you have to know their actual.
to find them. You can't find them
come
in
on,
like a
Jesse.
long
We know
list.
you just got it out for people, man.
That's what I had to
Ah,
for
thanks,
Fonz
Tom.
Gaming. I had to go find him in that list.
Thanks,
That's why
Tom.
it took so long because I went to friggin'
Oh god.
Thanks,
God.
Mr. Warren.
Tom Warren backs it too. Woo!
Well
Wait,
done.
Back
This
to
is
two.
the
I
shit.
hope you back the
Tom.
console warrior
Oh,
edition.
I love watching this number go up. Look, you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
If I had a
so
normal
yes.
setup, I'd have been able to
So
do that.
I took a bunch of photos of my business class flight, and maybe I'll find somewhere to post them. Yeah.
Oh, they can't see how the camera's set up unless they look at the picture.
What?
Perfect use
Oh,
of
right,
luggage.
okay.
Yes, it is. It is a perfect use of luggage.
Wait.
Wow.
Let me go into the Discord.
See, that is why it's nice when I've got all four monitors in my normal setup, and I can just go.
Yeah.
I do miss it.
For those wondering, I was asked in the chat, though I replied to, it's up to, I think, 2 to 5 players is the game.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's pretty fun, and it's also pretty quick. It's not the
Yeah.
kind of game where you're going to have to wait like friggin' minutes
Alright.
and
Yeah,
minutes.
I
for turn.
whipped you in what, half an hour?
All right,
Yeah.
patrons.
Honestly, less, I think.
Hey, patrons, you ready to see my business class flight? Look at that. And look at this dessert. Look at that. Woo,
What are your YouTube
boy.
members?
Look at that. It's a candlelit dinner. It really is. It's a candlelit dinner.
For the thousands you're paying, they should feed it for you.
Yeah,
Like,
bad.
feed it to you.
It's really lovely seeing so many people back it, and like, I get it. Like, if it's any help to anybody watching right now that's like, it's not really for me. Like, it's better than a super chat right now for us. Like, to grow this as much as we can would be amazing, especially before we go to Gamescom. To walk in there and be like, hey, yeah, we're 125% backed or whatever is really, really nice. But also, it won't charge you until September the 4th.
Yes.
So if you're looking at your bank balance and thinking, maybe not this month, don't worry. It's only happening next month. So, you know, just a heads up on that front.
Okay, so if any of you patrons are in the Discord lounge, in the patron lounge right now, you'll see a lot of my business class photos.
Tom Warren in the chat, business class. Jeez. Honestly, I can't believe he did it.
Sorry, Tom, I didn't stretch for first.
Wait,
Jesus.
there's more after business? I thought business was the highest.
No, this first.
In the same plane you were in, there was another first class.
I don't know if my plane had first class.
Okay,
It might
I
not
see
have,
what you
I
mean.
don't
Not
know.
all planes have first
Yeah.
class.
No.
Also, clearly browsing, was a man of his word, he's backed it. He just sent me a screenshot of him backing the console warrior version.
Nice.
And I would like to thank two new patrons, one named Troy T and another named Edward. Thank you. Both of you
Amazing.
for joining the XboxEra Patreon.
Oh, and look, Hugh and Top talking about what tier to back, and they both back in the highest. I mean, you guys, this is lovely. We should do these shows more often. It's just a shame
Honestly.
it costs us so much money to make this kind of stuff happen.
And thankfully, they also helped cut about half of that cost, which
Yes.
is still amazing to me.
I'm still surprised it's here. We're together.
I know.
We're in person. Holy crap.
It suddenly happened, like in 6 weeks. And like, I'm genuinely nervous. I don't get nervous about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But come Monday, we're flying out to Gamescom.
Yep.
I've got to go with my booth crew because we've got
Your
exhibitor.
orgy buddies?
Yeah, but we've got exhibitor passes.
So when do you need to set the exhibit up?
So we're gonna come into Cologne. We're gonna head to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop off everything. We're gonna take the big suitcase that is currently balancing Jesse's camera right now. We're gonna take that with all of the gear, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight to the con
Monday?
mess. Yeah, on Monday.
Wow.
It's open until like midnight because you'll see
Yes.
in a lot of the hotels these massive rigging crews
Yeah.
because some of the sets are insane in terms of what they build.
Yeah, I imagine. I saw some clips of it last year and it gets
Yeah.
crazy.
And so we're going to go there and try and get that out of the way, and so that the booth is ready because we don't know what we will get. That's the scary thing.
Yeah.
Like there was a big conversation with Gamescom as like, hey, you need to pay another $8,000 to have us build walls for you, and I'm like, but you told me it was a terraced booth, i.e., if I'm between them and there's some guys behind me, it sounds like I already have walls.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to pay for any extra walls. It's going to be a lean and slick indie booth. It's just going to have these things. We've got a tablecloth. We've got a big banner.
It's like, hey, Gamescom, our budget's almost nothing.
Yeah, they honestly, and the Gamescom guys, they really try and sell you stuff. And I tell you what, you know, like hostesses, you know, like the old booth babes.
Yeah.
The number of Gamescom affiliated hosting services emails that have pictures of very attractive booth baby type women.
Wait, still? Like, to this
Still,
day?
like, hey,
Holy crap.
can we help you with your services?
Yeah.
Oh, the scheiße.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got
We've
to
got
run.
cat.
We've got to.
But there's
we have got
places-
cat. She's bringing a Wonder Bra.
There's places at the booth to play the game too?
John,
Yes.
Our friend.
you're going to bring a bunch of socks. You're going to pack that.
Oh
junk.
yeah, that's cool.
You're going to be looking like
Ow.
Willem Dafoe down
Like
there.
I've got something wrong with me.
Our friend Bart from Plot Twist Games, developers of
The last case of Benedict Fox.
Really
Last
fun
Case
game.
of Benedict Fox has asked, where will your booth be at Gamescom?
That is a great question, and I'm glad I know this off by heart. We are in Hall 5.02, so that's the second floor of Hall 5. Stand stand 03B for Bravo 7. That's
in
where
chat.
we are.
Okay.
Put it in chat.
I just did.
Yeah.
Put it in chat again.
Thank you.
But yeah, I pressed enter too early, so maybe. Also, I'm not. I should get mod again. But I got my account back, hey.
But yes, absolutely. Come and visit us and come say hi. We're going to have 3 tables running games consecutively. if you're a member of the press, you can book a slot on Press Engine. Big shout out to the Press Engine guys for helping us use their platform. There you go. You got a moth. You got a small moth.
Hey,
You know Rod and Todd Flanders?
Also, great moon tonight.
He went up.
Yeah,
To
it's a good
murder him,
one.
you
Yeah.
I didn't. I just nudged him out of the way.
Ryan and Myers are correct. Nick is the booth babe. Fuck yeah.
He's not going to be there.
Yeah, he was not going to stand on the booth and do any work.
That's
I know.
work.
Yeah, he's going to be off.
So is
you
that
know, trying to
like
get free shit.
The whole weekend, the booth's being covered?
So wonderfully, I
Yeah.
have a very good group of friends.
Okay.
Cat, obviously the
You've all
lovely
had
Cat
sex
is
with each
coming.
other so much.
We've got two guys who many folks who are coming to Gamescom will meet, named Bart and Fox.
Okay.
That's their gamer tags. Their real names are
Hey.
Greg and George.
You literally have Bart from the Case of Benedict Fox
Yeah,
in chat too.
there you go.
Yeah.
Serendipitous.
But they have given up their time because they loved
Yeah,
help
if you're
play
at
test
Gamescom,
this,
yeah.
and they were experts by the time we'd done, right?
Oh, man.
And we were talking about, oh my god, like when the Gamescom booth was never part of the plan.
Yes.
It was just this like, oh my god, they've got a cards and balls hall, let's try it, and it just worked. And they went, we'll come, we'll book the week off. So they booked week off work, each of them.
Wow.
Now, granted, with the budget, they're not paying for their flight like that, you know, and because we've got the Airbnb, we've got the room,
Of course, yeah.
but they're giving up their own time, and they're going to be manning the booth with me. So on the Tuesday is the kind of day where Gamescom doesn't open. They're going to go off and do what the hell they want.
Yes, of course. Maybe split the
Wednesday,
people.
the press day, they're going to be there on hand while I'm going to do press stuff. So
Yep.
those three are going to just be doing their thing.
Yeah.
And then a little bit on Thursday, they're going to get to go and explore because
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I've taken less ops on
Thursday
on the
specifically.
Thursday,
Okay.
so they can have some fun exploring it as Gamescom could before it gets crazy busy.
Yes.
And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the hours we'll be working are literally 8 till 8.
Holy crap.
Like, and in reality, it's probably like 7
Yes,
till 9.
yes,
You know.
yeah, probably more, to be honest.
So
And the last day you have to then take everything back.
and then we have to pack everything up on the last
Yeah.
day and go home. So it's going to be really busy. But
And SJ, they have orgies all the time, so they are really close.
we have LAN parties and we've been friends for nearly
20
20 years. I met those
Parties.
guys
Yeah, that's the
playing
went to LAN party, right?
Halo 2.
Wow.
And that's how cool that is. So there you go.
Every time we talk to you after those LAN parties, you're having a hard time sitting down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
that's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very busy during those LAN parties.
So yes, if you're at Gamescom, come check us out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially
100%.
Nick. Check out his butt.
Yeah, check me out. I don't mind.
You just stand there, you know,
who
Yeah.
the crazy,
flexing.
Flexing.
crazy fast data? Was that Nick?
What?
Yeah, you should live stream a little bit while you're there at Gamescom. You
Maybe.
should actually have the data for it. You know?
Maybe. Jesse's
It will-
got the data for it.
It will chew through. Oh, I've got 5 gigs of that.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
probably have 3 gigs left.
It'll chew through that like this.
Yeah.
But like if his is unlimited, is yours unlimited?
No, it's 100.
No, 75 gig.
No.
I mean,
You'll go
that's-
through.
that's a
No,
fair bit.
you'll go through.
So-
Like, yeah, you'll go through like this.
You know what's next? It's been a while since we've had one of these.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Is Jesse gonna push the button?
Sure.
Let's go.
The rumor mill. We've never heard that before. It's the rumor mill. Things change, we can't be sure. It's the rumor mill. You know they may not come true. The XboxEra podcast is not responsible for websites presenting these rumors as facts.
And we're back. It's been a while since we've had a rumor mill. And originally this was going to be a Fortnite rumor mill Torn Raptor.
It should be.
It was actually originally going to be a
Just do
Fortnite
that.
rumor mill.
Just do that.
No, I can't. I just saw what I was going to have leaked in Fortnite has already... I've been beaten by like an hour.
Ooh.
Which is that I have heard that James Bond is coming to Fortnite, but just
Ooh.
don't know which version of
I
James
prefer
Bond.
James Pond.
But it's already on... So I think what's happened is it appeared on Twitter where a James Bond car is coming to Rocket Racing, so the assumption is Bond's
okay.
coming to Fortnite. So
yeah.
I didn't hear about the car, I heard about James Bond coming to Fortnite, but not sure which one.
It
But
should
that's
look-
not the rumor mill.
It should look like Pierce Brosnan from GoldenEye 64.
I assume it'll be Daniel Craig.
Maybe all
but
of them.
I think Pierce Brosnan
but
would be the best
I
one
want
to
the
have.
actual Pierce Brosnan texture from N64.
Oh, the
64.
stretched Pierce Brosnan
They
face.
could do all of them and keep it the same model.
But that's not the rumor mill. Oh, I was going to go with that, and it seems that we got beaten to the punch on that. So,
I'm going to be Microsoft for this segment.
my rumor mill. So, what I've heard what I've heard about this is now this rumor mill is around Xbox for the first time in a long time. And what I have heard is that Microsoft is looking to... They're working to get Deadpool and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I guess, reactivated, relicensed, or whatever, to bring those two games back on Xbox. I mean, they were Xbox One ports, I guess, so they'd be BC for the series consoles. So, yes, Microsoft is trying to... is working on or is trying to work through the process of getting those games relicensed. Deadpool and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I already owned one of those. I've already got Deadpool, so it's not an issue for me, but Marvel Ultimate Alliance I'd love.
If it does not happen, do not get mad at Xbox or us two. Send all your hate mail to this handsome bitch.
There's no
Xbox
hate mail
does
to
not
send.
sanction this information.
I'm just saying that they're working through the process. That does it may not happen. I don't know.
Yeah, but people never
I need a
listen to what's said.
DMCA.
Super chat.
Super chat. Infinite Umbra. Being a man of my word, I pledged. Love you, brothers. Keep up the good work. Thanks, mate. But yes.
I mean, Deadpool seems like a no-brainer, right?
It does.
Like that movie
It
broke
does.
$1 billion.
I think they probably didn't anticipate what Deadpool was going to do, and probably should have had it ready by now. But yeah.
As you see with Fortnite, having things ready seems to be really hard.
Yes.
New member.
New member, Red Hand 83. Thanks, mate.
That did not work, did it?
That was not fun. Sorry.
But yes, so that is what I've heard. It was originally going to be a Fortnite rumor mill,
My head
though.
is so big for the scene.
But yeah, that's what I've heard.
So Ultimate Alliance, aren't they kind of like finicky?
Ow.
Like with who they want? The last Ultimate Alliance was what?
It's actually surprisingly
Nintendo
good.
Switch only?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was Switch only, yes.
And it's still Switch only.
What
Yes.
if you miss?
So yeah, hopefully that happens. But yeah, that's it. I think that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would get excited to play
look.
Deadpool.
That
Nick.
Deadpool
doing, you cunts?
that Deadpool video game is actually underrated. It's actually pretty good. By High Moon Studios that made the Transformers games.
So do they own the rights for the
They
Deadpool
were good
game?
as well.
By
They were.
Activision?
Sorry.
Do they own the rights for the Deadpool game?
Well, it's Marvel, so
But it was made by.
it was
Activision,
made
right?
by Activision.
No, as in like if they find a way to relicense it, is it gonna release on everything?
No, this would just be for Xbox, I think.
No, but if it's
That
an
would
Xbox
piss
One
me-
game or
That
PS4
would piss
game,
people off.
Wait.
you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it was on PS4 as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
maybe it could be. I don't know.
There we go. That's the big Xbox game. Coming to
This is
PS4.
now the thing that people are going to confuse online.
Yeah,
And
I
say,
actually.
Nick said it's not coming there. Nick said it is coming there. Well, if you want a console war, you can console war the card game.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
just for the record, this
Lovely people.
XboxEra didn't say this rumor mill. I just,
Yeah.
Anyone quoting it? Nick Baker.
It wasn't mentioned about the PS4, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Maybe
Good
the-
guy Xbox, though, knows they would get savaged.
My voice is suddenly very gravelly.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
right?
won't.
It's possible it includes the PS4 version. I don't even think about asking.
If it does, Dio Game's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Love
So,
a
yeah.
Dio Game, but holy shit,
That's
they
it.
don't have to refund anything.
So what's next?
We're literally ad-libbing it. Like, we've done all the news, really. We've kind of done the you could try a baked tart. Like, I don't know, man. Like, everyone's kind of full.
There was a new trailer for Dragon Age, which honestly looked fantastic.
And it was a trailer to give the release date of Halloween, October 31st.
October 31st.
And they gave a whole road to it for like the next month, like
Yeah.
a few weeks of stuff. That includes even more in September, whatever the hell that means. Hopefully we'll see.
So for those of you who watched the first trailer and didn't like the tone or anything, I'm not a Dragon Age player, but from what I've read from basically everyone, this trailer fixes all of that.
And it's a lot of what was said after that. So it was
And Linda just shit herself after that.
external tone piece versus internal trailer.
Yes.
And so the external one was the "We can be heroes"
Yeah, I mean,
David
dude,
Bowie thing.
Dragon Age
Yeah.
Origins had a trailer with friggin' Marilyn Manson, man. What the hell was that?
But
I'll
as
look at
someone
that
who
photo.
loves Dragon Age 1, quite enjoys Dragon Age 2, knowing
that
it was
photo.
severely limited in many ways,
Yeah.
and really enjoyed Dragon Age Inquisition. I am really looking forward to this one. I'm happy it's not November. I
Yeah.
wish it was earlier October because fudge me, there's way too much coming out in November.
Yeah.
Why did Avowed move? Because there's 17 other friggin' things coming out in November.
And I mean, Avowed's leaked date was what, November 11th? I
Yeah.
think, right?
And then you've got Assassin's Creed right
Yep.
before that
Yep.
will be friggin' Dragon
That's going to be
Age.
huge.
it's gonna be huge.
And
People joke on Assassin's Creed. Come on, they're going to Japan. Fine.
And it's not just that it's coming out the same month. Like 3-4 weeks before still eats into you.
Yes.
3-4 weeks after this because people only have so much time and money.
The audience for Dragon Age is the audience for Avowed. Those are very similar audiences.
Yeah, and equally, like even Star Wars Outlaws coming out. I get it, Star Wars and Assassin's Creed aren't the same audience.
Yeah.
But they're probably equally sized games.
When is but Outlaws is in September, right?
It's in August
late
30th.
August.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
late
at the end of the
August,
month.
yeah.
I am waiting
So,
to see if the code shows up while we're here doing this. And
Even
then going,
Ubisoft, they realized that, and they pushed their friggin' there's like a full 2 months almost in between, like a month
Pretty
and a
much.
half. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still curious. Like,
pretty much
is Indiana Jones still going to be this year?
So did you guys? See,
it should be December if it is.
Some random Twitter was like, it got moved to next year, but I don't know.
I saw that random rumor. I wouldn't put much stock in it. But we know that Microsoft is showing Indy at Gamescom.
Yes.
They said it's part of their presentations.
Yes. And at ONL, it'll be there.
Is it?
I think they confirmed that it'll be at ONL.
Yeah,
Because Jeff Keighley tweeted.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping that they don't kill too many Nazis in there because then all the alt-righters get mad.
Yeah.
What are you doing to us? I mean, not us.
I do hope they show like at least more than a couple seconds of just gameplay.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
because
really curious because
worried.
you're Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You're not Nathan Drake. And a lot of people are like,
Yes.
oh, I've just got Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake is a murder simulator. You just
Holy shit.
kill people. Indiana Jones is a professor of archaeology with traps and shit to figure out.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that they are going he just kills a bunch of people and that's the game.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
gonna
gonna.
be different.
Now, looking at the way they presented the original like reveal of
Yeah.
Indy, the full reveal,
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, we're gonna make a game of the movie, so we're gonna have, this is my gut feel.
Yep.
It feels like, it's gonna be this kind of globe-trotting indie adventure
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I honestly, it's probably someone right on the beginning of the show asked, "What game am I most looking forward to seeing?"
Yeah.
It's Indiana Jones. Like
Okay, that makes sense.
that is my childhood. Like Indiana Jones Last Crusade in particular. Like I love Raiders. I don't mind Temple of Doom. It's
Ending
the
scene is
worst.
good.
Temple of Doom holds up better now.
The last scene is still fantastic.
It's very it's
so well done.
Last Temple of Doom is very like white man savior.
Also, it's super racist.
It's
Super
super
racist.
Yeah. But it's fun. But like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I used to be like this. My little brother. And he'd be like, and he'd just freak out. It was so fun.
That's the one with the stupidly realistic looking bugs, right? Was that Temple of Doom? Because
Yeah, with the bug thing.
Oh,
And he's, "We
God.
are going to die."
Yes.
And she's like,
Yes.
"Oh,
I don't know who
God."
did the effects or the practical. That is way
Yeah,
too
that's
good.
very cool.
I'm guessing it was just bugs.
It's probably just.
No,
us
they were
three,
huge. They were like this friggin' big. There's no way they
guessing
did
it was
that.
just bugs.
I am quietly confident that Indiana Jones will make 2024.
It doesn't make sense for them
Yeah.
to delay both. Like, you know what I mean? It really looks bad.
Yeah.
Delayed if needed, but it looks really bad.
I'm hoping we'll get a really good.
Especially
like,
when the
announce.
reasoning for the Avowed delayed wasn't it needs the delay.
Yeah, yeah.
It was we don't want it to get trampled by bigger things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Which
need
is-
more things to release in February, January, anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't put too much credence in those rumors that
Would you, Mr. Clearwater?
Of
it'll get
Creedence Clearwater?
delayed
Indiana
to
Jones?
20. Yeah.
We're trying to revive it.
There was someone. I think there was a rumor that. I think I saw a rumor that like Indie was going to be 2025 and not on Game Pass. I'm like,
what?
Yeah.
What? Like, what do you mean, bro?
My goodness.
You know that's going to come up now. Special Nick said.
Yeah. People have been going ham on the Console Wars Kickstarter. We're like less than £800 away from our 125% first stretch goal.
Thanks, everyone.
That
That
is,
really
you
helped.
guys are amazing. Like
That business class upgrade wasn't fucking cheap. So yeah, thanks everyone.
oh man. Yeah, like what else is there to chat about? We can just hang out with you guys. It depends on how long you want us to
In
sit
terms
here
of
and.
who's watching opening night live.
Tom Henderson. It's just you, isn't it? You too?
No, I couldn't find a pass or
Oh, okay.
something. I don't know what.
Yeah, they were. So when they being pressed, they asked if I wanted one. I reserved it because why not? And yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. 100% worth going. Even if it's just for the crowd reactions for like the 1 or 2 reveals, that'll be worth it. But the other, I mean, it's gonna be a boring show. Don't get me wrong.
Tom-
It's Jeff's show.
Torn Raptor in the chat. I'll try to make it there in person as I have tickets. If I'm tired, I'll skip it. Well, there you go. You'll have someone.
Yeah.
Go, Jesse. Why not?
In terms of Indiana Jones release date, so I was having this discussion with someone in the Discord.
December.
Do you guys think? Let's just say open this up broadly. Do you think developers in general look at the TGA cutoff as kind of a factor when they want to release? What the hell? That's kind of a factor.
Nick's watching Hot Lady.
He's literally just watching.
He's watching a lady dance on Twitter.
Is this your? We're learning a lot about Nick in this real world scenario.
Nick and I went on a walk. We went to a couple of shops, and anytime a pretty lady walked by, his eyes were like the cartoon wolf, shooting way out of his head.
Oh, God, like that, yeah. Wow.
He was started to walk a little cross-legged, covering the pee-pee. You know? Super chat. Hugh, I dare you to ask Keeley why he hates Xbox. He does not. They give him a lot of money.
He's the Dorito Pope.
I don't think he hates Xbox at all. I think, like, I tried to say hello
Yeah, to Keeley.
at
Oh,
SGM.
I'm gonna pretend to be Keeley. Say hello to me.
Yeah, I was like he acknowledged me. I was like, hey, hey Jeff, like really wanted to appreciate you,
Yeah.
and then that was literally my interaction with Jeff, which was like, he's a busy guy, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Also,
had Phil and Jason and
yeah.
Sarah Bond rolling around the same room, so
Apparently he reads every single thing.
That's
people
what I
post
assumed he was
online.
doing on the phone.
Yeah.
Is he's just
That's what
going,
someone said.
like,
I think he
it's
said that. Dustin.
Really?
Dustin, he's like, yeah, Jeff reads
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, like it's real nice to meet you, but I gotta get through this friggin' oh my god, there's 700 comments.
That can't be healthy. Man.
yeah, like
That can't be healthy.
don't do that, Jeff.
But-
And you say Jeff Show's gonna be boring, and I do think the thing that we should say is he is not a platform holder. He cannot control anything. He just gets what people have to give him.
Yeah.
And that also means he has to pay the bills with advertisements.
Yeah.
Which is why the flow can be pretty rough sometimes.
And even like people blame him for you can blame him for stuff like the cutoff date. 100%, I agree with that, right? Yeah, super chat.
No, it's this fart chat.
Oh my god.
You're not playing any of them. We'll get demonetized.
No, don't do that.
Super chat, Silent Cipher. Did Nick just pull up OnlyFans during the show? Pretty much.
No, I was on Twitter.
She didn't have a lot of clothes on.
It's
I was
pretty
on-
much the
I
same
was
thing.
on Twitter.
Wow,
Same
a
thing,
super
judging by your
attractive woman and not that much clothing dancing to music.
On
You'd
Twitter?
never see that on OnlyFans.
It was on Twitter.
But like when it comes to Jeff, right? What I don't blame him for is stuff like last year's Game of the Year nomination is not having a single new IP.
Yeah, that's
Right?
the
That's-
judges.
Which is the
which
media,
is the media.
the publications.
Not
they
us.
all screamed saying, "Hey, Hi-Fi Rush was amazing. Xbox, what did you do?" Wasn't even nominated.
And it's the issue so much with this stuff all the time. Nick, we're gonna get banned for that friggin'
What?
sound from Collingwood.
Why are you watching?
Is this live? It's not even live.
Why do you need the audio?
It's the game they played
We're
earlier.
doing a live podcast.
And by the way, I'm not kidding. They literally will DMCA you for the audio.
Yeah, they will.
They wouldn't even hear that.
Yeah, they would.
We were
If
talking
you're
about-
right next to the friggin'
Nah, they wouldn't hear
We
that.
were talking about the Halo show and the Halo pod, and I don't want to risk showing anything from it because they'll friggin' unless I flip it, sepia it, and friggin' like mess with the resolution.
Once we were approved for review copies, they actually stopped doing that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Or I could act instead of they turned off their Insta block your
Yeah.
video and demonetized you, and they would
Yes.
very quickly remonetize you.
okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Okay, back to my original question. Do you think publishers or game developers consider
Are you
Nick-
are we boring
Nick
you?
does not like working.
consider the TJ
Sorry,
cutoff date?
start again.
Okay,
Start again.
Do you think at all publishers
And he
or
scores!
developers consider the TJ cutoff date when they come to make
Yes,
releasing their game?
some do.
Yeah, some do.
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like some would have to. Like it
I feel like Microsoft don't.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is why I
They
really,
definitely don't.
I do think Indiana Jones is going to be at some point in December because it gives it the best runway.
Yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, I mean, TGA is watched. People say it doesn't matter. It
We can
kind of
close
does.
this.
It's watched by like tens of
The
millions.
Game Awards is the most watched
Yeah.
thing outside of and even more so than
E3?
probably than Xbox's
Yeah,
showcase.
yeah. Like the TGA is the only time. In fact, this was during a different. I met up with Genghis. I think that was the first time one of our crew met up together. In Chicago, like 3 years ago. It was
Chicago.
we were sitting at like a Starbucks or something, and it's the first time I heard people in real life talk about like a gaming show.
Yeah.
People in the back were talking about, hey, did you know Sekiro won Game of the Year?
Sekiro.
And I was like, damn, what the hell? Like, people consider this.
Well, on that note, then, I saw some crazy predictions, including from IGN. Now, Ryan McCaffrey, he predicted that we'd see Indy, and he was right. Like in terms of like way back earlier this year.
He did preface these ones at first calling them moonshots, but then when he actually said them, not saying that part again.
Yeah, like predicting that we're going to see a hardware reveal
Handheld, yeah.
for
Wait.
a handheld hardware
IGN
reveal.
predicted. Yes, they did.
No, Ryan
McCaffrey
did.
did, yeah.
And I'm like,
my God.
I don't think that they're going to give Opening Night Live a hardware reveal. Now, do I think that they have something to talk about in behind closed doors meeting with certain developers and publishers, Microsoft? Do I think that that's
that makes
probably
sense.
happening? Well, last year I saw plenty of Nintendo doors in certain hotels.
Really,
that were
huh?
like,
And they were not at the show.
and they were not at the show. I saw plenty of PlayStation doors, and they weren't really at the show. So developer meetings like that go on.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise
And it's
me.
one of the main reasons people have these events, right? I mean, yeah, for people like us, for watchers, you watch it, but people there are networking.
The thing that really bugs me, or not bugs me, but I think is a shame, and I saw the lovely Thomas Sala, developer of the Falconeer and Bulwark.
Yep.
He posted a thread on like, how is Gamescom now for the biz side of things?
Yeah.
Because America, it's harder to get to unless you're in America.
Yeah.
And yet, if you look at SGF in terms of what it is, it's so much smaller than what Gamescom is. It's tiny.
Yeah.
Like minuscule in
I
comparison.
mean, to be fair, it's pretty new.
Yeah, it
right?
is.
It's like a couple years old.
But yet, I know that a lot of the American media aren't coming to Gamescom. And Gamescom is massive.
Yeah.
We're talking 500,000 people coming through the doors.
Crazy.
Literally your face.
You know the reason why is because a lot of those sites are all owned by IGN.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they'll send a crew from like 1 or 2, maybe, but they're not going to send 7 of their own sites over there
Yeah.
or future.
Yeah.
I was
who's
actually-
got a bunch. Like there has been so much consolidation in
Media.
games coverage
Yeah.
that they all might send some teams. Like I know Fandom sending people, but they've got a bunch of stuff, so it's just going to be like probably a mix. Like,
Yeah, I was at the same hotel with a lot of the IGN crew last year.
Yeah.
And I
did
saw
you tell them how much you hate them because they hate Xbox?
No, I saw Destin, but he didn't say hello to me.
Destin's
Wow.
But this has been about a couple times, right?
Destin,
But he didn't say
Destin
hello?
didn't reply to me.
Wow.
Makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
But Destin's busy too. I can't expect replies from anyone and everyone.
But you
And-
said hello in person and you didn't reply to?
Yeah, I was like, hey, Destin, and he kind of like looked like maybe he didn't know me.
Yeah, if I
you
didn't
know.
recognize you.
I thought it was kind of like a
So
distinctive
was that before
face.
you had
You're not
him on
Nick.
the pod?
Go away.
After we
Yes,
had him on the pod.
definitely after we had him on.
Okay.
But either way,
It was before or after.
Yeah, one of the two.
But yeah, I wish and I hope that Gamescom does become a force to be reckoned with, and I think it's a massive show, and it should be as big as all these other shows.
I mean, technically, Gamescom is the biggest
It is
games
the biggest-
conference in the world.
Yeah, and I just wish
Yeah.
it was
Oh, you
treated
mean
a little bit more
In terms
like
of
that.
like the viewers kind of, or like how much we care about it, or how much the publishers care about.
Well, I think it's more Gamescom feels like it's for everybody.
Okay.
Like, hey, you watching, you can come to Gamescom too.
Yeah.
So it's a great place for community meetups. And I get it, maybe not if you're in the US, but it's a
Wow.
great
Yeah.
place for lots of people to come together.
My sister-in-law had a really mean thing to say.
What about?
The guy next to Jesse looks like off-brand Jesse.
I'd say you look like an off-brand John.
That's
Oh,
not
God.
very nice.
They've got similar hair colour. Yeah, I'm a Tesco value Jesse, British version. But yeah, like I just hope that kind of evens out a little bit because
Yeah.
the community side of things is what I love. Like we're meeting so many people from
Yeah.
our own community
Yeah.
at Gamescom. It just makes it much more cool. Whereas in SGF they wouldn't be allowed in because they're not. This isn't for you.
It's press only.
And it sucks.
It's interesting though, is like when you go to buy the tickets, for Gamescom, it's like Wednesday's a full press day, but even then you can buy a ticket that gives you like access for half the day, if you're not press, which is it's just on the website.
I think it's trade. You can do that.
Trade you can do that. Yeah. But I don't think Tuesday's a Gamescom day, right? Or is it?
Tuesday's not. No.
It's not. Yeah. So then I think you can then just buy daily tickets for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I think Gamescom got a little bit in trouble last year because you were meant to have a press-only area and suddenly it was inundated, like, too soon.
Whoa.
So that meant that the press that were there were like, hey, this is meant to be for just us.
Yeah.
And it was like, why are we queuing?
Why are we in with the common folk?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Because that makes your job a bit harder.
Yes, it does.
So I think they've tried to keep that a little bit cleaner this year.
Okay.
But
I mean, I'm still expecting the moment you go to anything that you're not like scheduled for. I'm expecting like a line,
yeah.
especially like Thursday.
Is this real?
But
That can't be real.
What?
No way. So, breaking news. Apparently, Skydance is working with Sega to make a live-action Eternal Champions movie. What?
Remember Eternal Champions on the Sega CD?
It was on Mega Drive.
No, but it had a Sega CD version that had CGI fatalities that
Oh my
were
God.
impossible to pull off. I want the movie to look like that.
I can't. Of all their IP, Eternal Champions, like it's a great fighting game. Don't get me wrong, but Eternal Champions
It is a weird one.
as a movie, what?
I've never even heard of Eternal Champions.
What?
Weird fighting game, like very not
It was
Street
good.
Fighter-y.
It was
I'm
a
not saying
good
bad,
fighting
but
game.
It was unique the way it controlled and felt.
I liked it.
And then if you can look them up, because I can't show them on stream without everything exploding, the CGI fatalities from Eternal Champions for the Sega CD, insane. And pulling them off was nearly impossible.
Wow.
There were very specific conditions on how you did them because they were pre-rendered CGI. So it had to be like a specific person on this specific map in this specific way because that's the only one we made. And the disc isn't big enough to hold that many.
I will say there is one advantage to making an Eternal Champions movie. No one knows Eternal Champions,
Yeah, I
so
have
there's
no
no
idea what
one
it
to
is.
piss off if you don't do it
You
right.
know,
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
that it's the fighting game community. There's going to be at least 500 people.
There's going to be at least
Yeah, the
6
diehard.
people. At least 6 people.
There are
I-
dozens of us.
I played Eternal Champions and I have no idea what the story would be. I don't even remember the characters. But I just remember that it was a good fighting game. I just think it's a bizarre IP to turn into a movie.
Yeah, very strange.
Video game adaptations.
Like,
are all
yeah,
the rage, I
Golden
guess.
Axe, Altered Beast.
Yeah.
Dude, Golden Axe has a full-on like Conan the Barbarian, real bloody and
Yeah, and like Altered Beast, Werewolf, or whatever else. Like, Eternal Champions. Even Echo the Dolphin would be a better movie.
God, can you imagine how boring an Echo the Dolphin
No, do you know what
Sick.
the Echo the Dolphin movie, like the actual plot of that? Is
Yeah, it's
so
full on.
weird.
It's actually full on.
It's all aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh,
weird.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Echo
Yeah.
the Dolphin was nuts.
You have a dolphin fighting aliens in a movie. It
Yeah.
would be really weird.
It actually
It wouldn't be good,
Yeah.
but it would be.
I kind of want to see it now.
Yeah.
It would, and you have Tommy Wiseau make it.
My God, Eternal
Hi, Mark.
Champions.
I mean, oh hi, Echo.
Yeah, Streets of Rage, Hugh. That would be a
That'd
good
be a
one.
fun
You
movie,
just do it
yeah.
like a
You
90s, you know.
You get Jake Gyllenhaal and the people who
Yeah.
did the new Roadhouse, and you.
That's right.
You do the CGI
yeah.
work and all that replacement
Yeah.
stuff to make it look like you actually beat the
Just
shit
make
out of
it
each
like a
other.
modern day Van Damme movie, Streets of Rage. That's
Yeah,
it.
it'd be bad.
Perfect. Sold.
Yeah.
Van Damme's still alive too. You get him in it. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
This tough.
Or have
guy-
him be the captain of
The
the police station.
the fullest accent he can do as well.
Yes.
I want him to be like guy in Deadpool and Wolverine who had thick accent.
Let's make him into an American. That'll
Yeah.
work, guys.
Why, hello everybody, it's me, Jez Cordon, the American. I mean,
Oh, it's a shame Jez isn't going Gamescom.
Yeah.
But
it
the
is
lovely,
nice to meet
the
that.
lovely Gembox 360 is. So
Nice. Okay.
she'll be there representing, I believe.
Columns movie, and it's just the music playing over weird backgrounds.
Yeah. It's great music though.
That's I
Okay.
can't be the only one not having a clue what the hell they've been talking about
Columns is
for the last
amazing.
5 minutes.
You've
right?
never played Columns?
Columns
Never
is
played Columns.
amazing.
Never played Echo the Dolphin.
Columns is
Echo the
amazing.
Dolphin is just that 2D dolphin
Fantastic
thing.
video
Yeah,
amazing.
you
game.
played Echo the
But it's
Dolphin,
got-
surely.
No, if you haven't played it, that's
fantastic
fine because you're
video.
like
Cosmo.
13 years old.
There was
but-
actually I think a Dreamcast sequel of Echo the Dolphin.
Was there?
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I played this. Yeah,
And it
yeah.
played like shit and it wasn't fun, but it gets
Really?
really
I thought
weird.
it played.
It was
I thought it played
bastard.
pretty
Oh.
good. It was
I mean,
hard. It was
yeah,
very
but it
hard.
wasn't fun. Is
Yeah,
the
I've
main,
played
the
this.
main problem.
Okay, yeah.
Echo the Dolphin.
Super chat
right?
from the Jordananda.
Ah,
Jordan.
Jordan.
I had to pop in and say hi, but a bit short on money the next few weeks.
Sell some blood.
Fees to pay for my little two-man gaming website, Analog Stick Gaming. That being said, my offer for free help still stands.
Appreciate you, Jordan.
Thanks, mate.
If you haven't seen Console Wars the card game yet, go check it out, man.
Yeah.
The good news is it doesn't cost anything until September the 4th, so that's not bad.
You can sell at least one kidney by then.
Yeah. You can donate all sorts of fluids of various colours and thicknesses.
Wow, okay. You're really going
And
into graphic detail there.
consistencies.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop
Back to
talking.
the news. Was this the week Stalker 2 was delayed again? was that last
No, it was delayed a few weeks back.
This is
but
the
we
week-
got the deep
We
dive.
got the deep dive.
And it looks really good.
Yes.
It does look really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say about it. It looks great. Yeah.
Yep, looks really, really good.
Uh,
Hugh, great choice.
Hugh, I want a James Pond film.
Robocod.
Ooh, Robocod.
Love that
Yeah,
guy.
that would be good. James Pond.
And I want it like Paddington.
Yep. Now,
What, fish?
The James Pond version, like the James Bond version of, you know, how they made Paddington work with
Yep.
the bear. I just want him to just be a James Bond fish, and no one really questions it, and he looks really good.
Well, like really realistic.
Yeah, and you
Talking
just
fish.
make it like an actual James Bond movie. You have a $300 million budget, all of that.
yeah.
I'd actually probably watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or somebody really talented paints friggin' Daniel Craig out of every scene in the last one and puts James Pond in it.
I think that would work.
Yeah. Someone do that for me.
Oh wow! Apparently there is a Streets of Rage movie. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, they've talked about a lot of stuff.
John Wick writer.
Oh, yeah. It's
wow.
being made,
Ooh.
right?
Fuck yeah, that'll
So
work.
it's going to get way too complicated too quickly and
Wait,
really
John
be bad.
writer or
that-
director? Is it Chad
I don't know.
Minsky?
Derek Kolstad.
Derek Kolstad. That.
Yeah, that's the writer.
Wait, we're not talking about this one from 1993, right?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
The creator of John Wick. Okay, yeah. Oh, he wrote
Yeah.
Nobody too. Yeah.
Oh my god, we heard about that in 2022 apparently.
You know what we heard about years ago? Friggin' Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs.
Oh,
That
wow.
movie. What the heck happened to that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was supposed to
Oh,
starring
wow.
Donnie Yen. It was supposed to
Super
release
Chat.
years ago.
Super Chat, Jordan Andow. On a side note, now I know what the UK riots were really about. They were trying to stop our Lord Nick visiting his rightful kingdom. I kicked heads, mate, as soon as I got off that plane.
To be fair, he's complained about how Melbourne is much better at everything since he's been here. So,
Yeah, it really is.
you know, it's actually almost subliminally convinced me of it.
Oh yeah, Torn Raptor, good one. Afterburner could be Sega's Top Gun.
Afterburner.
Yeah.
I really want a Spy Hunter movie.
That
Do you remember
was
Spy
the-
Hunter?
Yeah.
Wasn't The Rock?
House
one
of, they should do House of the Dead. Like a
How?
new modern, like a better one, not a Uwe Boll one.
You don't like Uwe Boll?
No, Uwe Boll sucks.
Ugh,
You
God.
see
you
his,
know-
did you see Uwe Boll's joke around Borderlands?
No.
He's like, don't you guys, I bet you guys wish I had done this one.
Yeah,
Probably would have been better.
but
Yeah.
you know what doesn't suck? Our patrons don't suck.
That's right, Nick.
Yeah, our patrons are the best.
Well, as long as you're
man.
not John.
Yeah, to everyone here except him. Our patrons are the best. They make everything possible, like us being right here. That is almost completely because of the patrons
Yeah.
and us going to Gamescom and me showering these guys with Tim Tams.
Yeah.
That's all because of the patrons and how good they are. See, look, Tim Tams.
Does that mean you're segueing nicely into community questions?
No, we're still talking about how good the patrons
Oh,
are.
okay. You still wanted to revisit that point.
Yep,
Oh,
all
okay.
these things, like this
This
Evian
Evian?
water that I was drinking, all paid for by the patrons.
Nothing you've ever done has been paid for by the patrons.
I know, it's all my own money. It's all been my own money. Nothing of mine has been the patrons. Just everyone else's stuff.
Everyone else
Yeah.
except you.
Yeah, and we've had some new ones tonight, I believe.
We have had some new patrons. It's
Which
true.
is great. We three of us appreciate all the support.
Definitely.
Well, don't leave Aarsal out like that. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
appreciates them too, just as much as. Have we hit 200 patrons yet?
I don't know,
No,
but
we're
we've got
close.
Oh,
But there's a couple who have cancelled for
We've
this
got-
month, so it's going to go back down to
we've-
96.
sad face.
Yeah.
got Justin. Justin joined. Thanks, mate. Edward, who was I saw
Jedward?
him in the chat earlier. Yeah. Troy.
If that was John, he'd just say the full names without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I usually go first name and letter.
BLK Degenerate. Thanks, mate. Thanks for all your help. And Jim Jam Jimbo. Ooh, I wonder if that's Jim Ryan now that he's retired from PlayStation and doesn't have to support PlayStation.
I'm
all the
wondering
time.
if Edward is actually Jedward, but he didn't want us to know.
Maybe.
Or they didn't want us to know.
But yeah, thanks everyone for your support. You make all of this
Oh.
stuff possible.
Wow, Torn Raptor. I heard Aarsal appreciates the patrons more
Easily.
than John.
Easily.
You know, if there was an Xbox Era movie, you know, I know who played you, Nick.
Pablo Schreiber?
No, Nick wouldn't let anyone play him but him.
Pablo Schreiber would
You
play
play,
me.
you play yourself. You'd be like, no, I can do this. I
Who
can
else would
act.
play me? Pablo.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Appreciate
Pablo's really tall. So,
Edward, don't be sad that you're not Jedward.
damn.
Like, this, you don't want to be Jedward.
Do
Although,
they have a lot of money?
well, no, I did see Jedward absolutely rip Louis Walsh apart. And if you're not from the UK, Louis Walsh is an absolute cretin of a human
You
being.
can't say too much in England. Be careful.
Well, in my opinion, reportedly,
Potentially.
allegedly,
Supposedly.
yeah, utter cretin. But yeah, that's Jedward. Good on them for like calling that out. I say.
Okay, but the most important part of being a patron is that you get to ask us community questions, which we
Fred,
read.
I don't think we ever closed.
I did,
Oh.
which we will read right now, live in person on the
the
show.
first time ever.
Yeah, it is an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, you get to the
Right,
questions.
can we
I'll
all
run up to the
join?
camera.
Can we
Okay.
all join in the name of this one
Yeah,
with
first
Nick?
question
You ready?
comes from.
Okay.
Hi, then, Gents, I need your help. Who is the boss of Microsoft? Is it Bill Gates or Satya Nadella? Because my nephew thinks it's Bill. Otherwise, I know it's Satya. But your gents fact-checking on my nephew's beliefs?
Travis's response is the best for this question.
Yes, it is.
Satya Nadella.
I think it's Satya.
Yeah. Bill Gates is, I think he's on the board, but
He's
he's
a-
not the CEO.
He is a shareholder with 102.99 million Class A common shares in Microsoft, which
Wow.
means he has a 1.38% stake.
That's
in the
only a
company.
1.38% stake?
Yep.
102.
I wouldn't be surprised.
damn.
I would not be surprised if Bill is still Illuminati style, pulling some
Honestly,
strings from up on high.
I don't think so.
I reckon
think,
he would,
like,
man.
Look at the company went after Bill, and then went to obviously what's his face.
And by the way, if that's
Ballmer.
wrong, that's from
Yeah,
Bing
Steve
AI.
Ballmer.
So
And then
it's on them.
Satya friggin' took it to the moon.
Yep.
Man, like if there's board members, they're like, no, this guy, he knows what's up.
I don't know.
It's Satya.
Bill never lets go for real.
But he doesn't have I don't think he has like a majority stake anymore.
Yeah.
He has 1.8% stake.
That's what he wants. That's what he
friggin'
wants
nothing.
you to believe.
Well, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's also nothing.
That's just what he wants you to believe.
He probably does. Yeah. I have,
He's too busy
Oh, I
wiping.
can't believe we didn't mention this either.
He's too busy wiping all
Yeah,
the records
that's why
of,
we didn't, because I knew it was coming in a
Epstein's
Patreon
playing
question.
off of the internet.
Jesse brother.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Jess, and happy 225 live panel. Yeah, it was Jesse's birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll get my
Yesterday.
cake.
I'd say we should
Yeah.
sing it, but I'm pretty sure the song is copyrighted.
Yeah, we
so-
surprised
What's that
Jesse
step?
with a cake.
We did.
Watch
Which,
the wire.
well, I'll keep reading the question while Jesse gets the cake.
Yeah.
How many times did I say replaced would be delayed, only to be told it would not? Well, looks like I was right, which depresses me, but I get why a Ukrainian dev had to take more time. So fuck you, Putin. My question this week is for all of you. From any YouTubers, be it gameplay, movie, TV reviews, reactions, or news about movies or games, what thumbnail pose annoys you the most? The one with hands on the cheeks and mouth wide open? Like, look how shocked I am. Or with the thumb and index finger cradling the chin, as if it makes
There's
their
cake.
dumb ass look insightful. The one I don't like the most is where they're looking at a thing like it's gross, and they're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Straight up. The ones where it's like down thumbnail.
Yeah.
like,
Do you know the one I really hate?
Yeah.
Anyone with Dreamcast guy on it. Anything, no
God.
matter what the face
Yeah,
is,
that-
Dreamcast guy's
That
face.
like middle of almost about to
That
fruit
one.
phase.
Meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
yeah. Well, that's the one I dislike. the
You know
most.
what? You know what I hate as someone who can enjoy some reaction videos
Yeah.
when they're doing the.
Oh my God! And every single one has it, man. And I
It's
tell
so
myself
annoying.
not to click it, but I just get too curious, and I end up clicking it.
I don't.
I don't watch anything like that.
I don't get
Ever.
it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's a big guilty,
I hate
guilty
it.
thing of mine for sure.
I faked that I was gonna punch you.
Like I judge if
Through
the
the
show
green
is good or
screen even.
not by how many reaction videos I watch of it.
Next question. Next question is from Hugh. So, Nick and Jesse, is there anything you've really liked about the UK since you've arrived?
John.
I live in the same county.
Girlfriend.
I live in the same county as Sick, and my favourite thing about it is leaving. To go to nicer parts of the UK. On a separate note, have you ever realised how Americans pronounce boy? They say buoy. Buoy.
Yeah.
I say boy.
Yeah, it's boy.
Boy.
I heard it recently and I wondered where they all get their extra letters. It's weird when we all pronounced buoyancy
The extra
the
letters
same
in the
way.
name. Why
That's
is
right.
there a U there?
Because Americans just like to say stuff stupid, like aluminum.
It's
That's
actually
like-
spelled that way, though.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
For us, it is. It
Yeah,
literally
it-
is. I showed
The,
you
yeah,
the
the
aluminum.
spelling is different in
Yeah,
America.
We
they
don't
spell
have
it
the
wrong
I.
as well.
Wait,
They're
is that how
literally-
buoyancy is spelled? That's not right.
Yeah, buoyancy.
Huh.
It's not buoy. Buoy. Is there anything you've liked about the UK?
I'll go first because I do have something, and I tweeted about it too. The transit system, man, being able to go from one place to another just with trains is so convenient.
Isn't that how transport works?
No, but I don't have like good public transport where I'm at.
Okay.
I live in an automotive area.
Hilariously, if you ask the UK population what they think
They'll
about
say
their
they
current
hate it.
trains, they're a fucking shit show.
That's what everyone
They're
says,
crazy
though.
expensive. So what happened was the government sold all of the train lines
Yeah.
to the French or the Germans, and the Germans
The
charged
Germans.
the shit out of us and subsidised their own back home.
No way.
Yeah, so
Okay, like, it took me £9 to get from I don't know, like 50 minutes away from Southend.
yeah.
I thought that was pretty decent.
Yeah,
I
off
thought that
peak,
was-
off peak, it's all right.
Oh,
But if
yeah.
you're commuting to London, for example, if I wanted to
Yeah.
commute from where I live here,
Yeah.
and I was going into central London
Yeah.
every day, four or 5 grand a year.
That yeah.
And when I worked in London, that's why I never got around to learning to drive, because it was like, because I commute, I was walking distance to a station.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
what I was spending money on.
And you'd spend that much on gas too, to be fair. If you were
Exactly.
driving.
So it was just like, well,
Yeah.
shit.
No, but just as someone that drives everywhere, being able to just be like, hey, bus driver, you got it.
Torn
I'm gonna
Raptor
relax.
calling you a Torn Raptor. Sounds like John is a
The
Brexit guy.
Oh,
Sure
no.
is. He
Don't
sure
get me
is.
wrong. I'm a very much fuck you Tories for ruining
But you've
the
got
country.
your blue passport.
Oh, tell me about it, mate.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's so bad.
It's just my standard of public transportation is like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
You know
fair
what I mean?
enough.
Like in big cities like Montreal and Toronto, yeah, you can get things done. But over here, you can take a train to other places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the surprising.
Where are trains meant to go?
Like, you can go to friggin' Northern England for not too expensive. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. In Canada, to go up to like Montreal, it's gonna cost me like it's an 8-hour train ride.
this is a
like
tiny.
$150.
This is also a tiny country.
Yeah, but they still took the time and money to do it. In North America, the reason they didn't is because all the car companies were like, nah. And the gas companies were like, no way. You're driving. You're paying for gas too while you're at it.
I haven't been here long enough yet to make a proper judgment.
What
I've
about
done
the-
enough stuff.
What about the open windows?
I'll have to keep thinking about it.
That's gotta be nice.
Just know it's Nick, so whatever he thought at first is what he will stick to
You
no
know,
matter what.
you know what I've liked. Actually, you know what I've liked about the UK? Stuff seems to be cheap here. Like this Evian bottle of water in Melbourne would probably be like $15.
What?
But here it was like £1. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's only water.
It's
Yeah,
Evian.
bro. You know how much we pay for water in Melbourne?
Yeah.
You'd think it was made of gold.
Also, Nick, your kids aren't here.
Yes, I like that. I'm not here with my kids.
Do you guys not have much fresh water in Australia?
We have the best tap water in the world.
No, I
So I don't
like,
know why.
like fresh water,
Everything's
like
the
lakes
best.
or rivers.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah.
No, apparently we do.
Oh, okay. Apparently
All
everything's
tap
the
water
best.
is made of
Well, it
gold.
is. That's why it's the best country in the world. What else? What else?
For
Yes,
the 1% of it you can live in.
a lot of this stuff is surprisingly cheap. I was shocked when this said £1.09. I was like, what? How is a bottle of Evian so bloody cheap here? That's what I
That
like
is
so far.
14 Australian with the exchange rate, though.
Yeah, it's not our fault you're
No, it's only
Australian.
£1. Okay.
Australian dollar is weak.
Yeah.
It's full on. Oh,
Kind of
that-
like the Japanese yen, which is why the price went up, and then everyone got mad at Xbox.
How's
Yeah,
the
what the hell
UK
was that?
food?
Oh no, economics at play.
Oh,
It's
what's that?
Microsoft's fault.
It still actually comes
And
out
then
at
it
the
almost
exact same
crashed
price
the
you
entire friggin' stock market. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Magnum. That's not Evian though, mate.
uh,
Like I know you can get a massive liter of water for $1, but that's like Coles brand. It's not Evian. An Evian bottle of water is expensive as all hell.
Isn't Evian French though? So would you say that the French is Australian French water is the best? Like,
It all comes probably from our tap water.
okay, is that where it is?
Yeah.
They're just siphoning it off and paying you guys.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to look this up
Gary
now.
Barwick, Evian is tap water.
Oh, what do you mean? They don't even sell it at Coles.
Live
Drink
young.
mountain-made minerals from alpine glacial rocks. I don't think the Alpines are in.
They are.
Australia. No,
They're in my
I'm
backyard.
pretty sure
They're in my
the
backyard.
Alpines
outback.
are a product of France. It says here, right here, products of France. Oh wait, siphoned from Special Nick's back. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was mistaken.
I mean, look at that. Pump spring water. So that's not even Evian. $3.
Mental.
And that's for 750 mil.
Hey, look, you can get some Coles natural mineral water for
Yeah,
$1.
that's what I said. The Coles
Lovely.
brand. That's what I said. The
That's
Coles
actually
brand.
super cheap.
That's lovely and
That's
cheap.
like-
$1.
that's like nothing.
That's like 50p.
Yeah,
A mushy pea.
it's very expensive.
Next question.
Wait.
No.
Look at that. Mount Franklin. Look at that. Mount Franklin sparkling
No one
water.
can see
Only
you.
450 mil. $3.10. Come on,
Speaking
man.
of sparkling water, is it true in Germany if you ask for water, they're gonna give you sparkling water unless you say not sparkling?
Flat water.
Europe does love the sparkling water.
Right?
Yeah.
Tastes
Yeah.
awful. It's
I
terrible.
hate. Cat drinks it all the time, and
Whoa.
like I could be really thirsty. You know, like when you're in bed
Yeah.
and you're all warm, and you're like, "Oh, I really need a drink," and she's like, "I've got sparkling water," and I'll be like, "I'd rather die
Seriously.
of thirst."
Imagine like you're really thirsty and you want to drink like a can of Coke.
One of the best things I've
just
ever
horrible.
had. So I shop at Winn-Dixie a lot in
Okay.
Florida, and they've got a sparkling water that's fruit flavored, but
Okay.
there's no quinine, which is that shit that makes it bitter and gross for
Yeah.
a lot of sparkling
Yeah,
waters.
yeah, yeah.
There's just like, I don't know if it's like stevia or something. 10 calories a can.
Okay.
Tastes amazing.
Nice.
Sparkling water.
He's-
You would think it's almost a fruit soda, but no, there's no calories.
He's
or
still looking
syrup.
up water prices.
Next.
Oh,
on-
well, you're
God,
right. You're
yeah.
right, Torn Raptor. $3.85 for a litre of Evian.
a liter. There
Yeah.
you go. That's great,
Yeah,
man.
That's
you
not
got-
too bad.
You got corrected live.
Yeah.
Get
Fact
It's
check.
not more expensive than this.
Fact check.
Barely.
I don't know. Not with the
I don't
exchange
think it is
rate.
actually.
No,
a
it
liter.
is.
That's like half a liter, isn't it?
This is
75 cents. That's
What the hell?
750
that's
mil.
3/4.
That'd be
of a
750 mil. Yeah, 750
Oh.
mil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not just use millimeters?
I don't know.
Yes.
That is weird. I don't know.
That
Why
is
not.
so weird.
That's one thing I don't like about this country. Hey, we use the metric system, except in these two random specific instances.
Yeah, we still use
God.
miles.
Okay.
We still use miles.
And apparently still use CL.
And even weirder, like
Oh,
if you're on the
God,
motorway,
Finally the
there
time.
are signs, like little symbols,
Yeah.
and they mean yards.
Oh my god, another reason why Australia's better.
And yet
No, wait. Here? You guys use yards here?
we don't use yards, and yet there are yards signage.
I'm getting
That's
fat
crazy.
shamed and
Does
just
anyone here
so
even play
dumb.
American football?
they got rid of mine.
Oh, go fuck 'em.
God.
Fuck 'em.
Bye,
You guys use the
livid.
kilocalories here,
Bye.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking
Okay.
to the void, fucko.
Old Collingwood is in chat.
Omen.
Oh, man.
Congrats on finally meeting in person. Thanks, mate. This last week, we've heard a lot of rumours about Forza coming to PS5, and regardless of whether it's true, do you think the addition of Xbox games on PlayStation might result in less investment to PlayStation first-party studios? For example, that's an interesting take. For example, I can't imagine PlayStation would feel a desire to create a competitor to Forza Horizon if Forza Horizon were on PlayStation, right? I'm worried that with Xbox slowly removing themselves from the exclusive race, PlayStation will also see less of a competitive need for their own exclusives to exist, which would result in decreased investment into PlayStation studios. That's a pretty interesting take.
That is an interesting take.
There's some merit to it, I reckon.
I mean, how long has Forza Horizon been going on? It's what, 2013?
2012.
2012, right? If they were going to make a competitor, they would have made a competitor.
I think
they
Motorstorm
tried,
was great.
There was Drive Club.
Drive Club's not a Horizon competitor.
No?
No, it was a race. It was a
No.
track racer.
No,
That's,
yeah, that's true.
So, like, I mean, they're still making GT, which still sells really well,
Yeah.
Yep.
right? And we're getting competitors now. It took a while, but we got
Crew.
Crew 3.
Crew Motorfest.
Sorry, the Crew Motorfest. That one, Lego Drive 2K.
Yeah.
It's also a competitor.
Crew Motorfest.
But if PlayStation
Leaked
was
by
gonna
me
do
and
it,
Tom Henderson.
they would have done it. I feel.
You'd think so.
Do you know what? We should. We should speak. I mean, you're going to be there.
Yep.
and if Phil and Sarah and Co are there and we can
Yep.
pin them down for a conversation,
Yep.
you'd be like, hey, fuckos.
Yeah. Hey, losers.
And you immediately get.
Want to be
expelled from the
winners?
country.
You want to be winners? Big losers? Then you hire me. And then you become winners. And I'll take PlayStation
He's
down.
dead serious.
I'll take PlayStation down for free. For free.
Well, they don't have to hire you then.
I'll make Xbox #1 and then take out PlayStation for free.
Rather than PlayStation making less games, I could see them also eventually going down the route of, hey, we're releasing on everything. Because why the hell not?
I think you're just watching where your PlayStation is where Xbox were
In the past.
5 years ago.
Yeah. And it's been like that for a while now.
I met Kumar. Security, he's right here. Phil and Sarah, he's right here.
Get him. Man, I would love it if they like surrounded you and like escorted you out of the booth.
And tried like Face ID my phone and like,
Yeah, get him.
yes,
Find his
get in the
sources.
OneNote.
What are you calling? HR.
I probably should have given them that idea.
Sign out of Microsoft.
Yeah, I reckon that's an interesting point, Omen, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Like, if they end up releasing Halo on PlayStation,
It's gonna
why
be-
would they bother reviving any of their first-person shooter
Shooters.
But they're
franchise?
not even reviving them. Where the heck is Killzone? Where the heck is SOCOM? Are you kidding me?
They're not.
Resistance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Insomniac is done.
And so
they're
is
they're
Guerrilla.
stuck in who knows.
Yeah,
What
Marvel,
Spider-Man
Marvel,
what is
Purgatory.
Yes.
What is
yeah.
Guerrilla going to work on?
Yeah, Marvel.
55 Horizon games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lego Horizon.
Why is that IP
Mega
so
Block
popular? Or
Horizon.
assumedly popular.
Marvel Horizon. Horizon.
Speaking of Insomniac,
Forza Horizon.
I started playing.
Aloy drives the cars.
I started playing Ratchet and Clank. You can't skip cutscenes in that game.
I know.
What the hell?
So annoying.
Because they're really bad and annoying.
They, look, they spent all that money animating them. You better watch them.
I guess.
You know?
But it's all in engine, so just let me friggin' skip it and get to the next thing.
Tap water in the UK is called Council Pop.
Good. Very good.
99 Rukin. Hello, small question. When do you think Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 2 will come out? And what games will be included? Also, if Metal Gear Solid 4 is included, will it be the rumor cut 360 port that Konami didn't want to make because it took too many discs? I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4 is a given. And I just assume I don't think they'd push to there's probably enough games for them to go to a Volume 3.
With like surviving crap?
But the problem is, you've already got 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then if you get 4 and a couple of the others,
Yeah.
what's left for a Volume 3? You're probably not.
Survive.
You're probably not
Survive,
left.
Revengeance.
You'd have to lead with Revengeance
Yeah.
and Twin Snakes, which is the best Metal Gear Solid.
Wait, isn't Twin Snakes already in the collection?
No.
What the heck does the first collection have? Isn't
1,
Twin Snakes
2,
a
and
remake
3.
of the first
It's
game?
just 1, 2, and 3.
And like the original PC one.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Twin Snakes a remake of the first game?
Yes.
For the GameCube?
Yes.
Or something? Huh.
Yeah, it's a remake of the first game. It uses Metal Gear. It uses 2's visual style.
Yeah.
The first-person mode.
But it's better than the
Changes-
first game.
I believe it is.
Interesting.
I like it better. So yeah, if you're gonna do a volume 2 and you've got 4 and say Peace Walker and
Yeah.
Acid or whatever, you'd have to leave Revengeance and Twin Snakes for a potential volume 3, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you want to throw 5 in there and Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
That could be another option.
I mean, Volume 2 could literally be these 3 games.
Right here.
Do you guys think they're gonna keep
John.
remaking the games? If
I hope so.
Triangle does well?
My phone.
I'd really like to see 4
Yeah.
come though and not be stuck
Yes.
in PS3
Yeah.
purgatory.
Wow, man, it really is.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is a good
A trickle
game
charge
when
versus
it lets
no
you
charge.
play the game.
That's what I heard.
And if you disconnect it, it's connected.
Was that the
should
game that
immediately
made
go
you
Wi-Fi.
just want to skip all cutscenes?
I mean, it did before when I
I could see that. Like a 2-hour cutscene near the end of the game.
It probably started
You
it
wanna try
because and the install screens and shit.
Oh god, that was him
Well,
smoking,
just
right?
G this
Yeah.
man a
I
lot.
don't even know if they can hear me because these two fucks are talking.
Super chat.
We're just commenting that the phone only has about 16% battery left and it might cut the whole stream.
Oh wow!
So
No,
like,
it would cut the video.
we hope.
So why not plug that battery into it?
Yeah.
Because right now it's running from the wire to the thing.
Yeah, it's
it
not wireless.
should,
Okay.
John, keep an eye on it. It
Okay.
should jump over to Wi-Fi.
It might just cut
Hey
out.
guys, fingers crossed.
Get your F key ready.
Egg-
No, the stream won't die.
Executive producer Jordan White.
can still
Random, but have you guys
Are
heard
the
of the
videos still on?
Samtronic game console? I'm cooking for a client right now, and he's playing on a portable arcade cabinet with over 5,000 games. Looks sick.
Wait, what?
What's it called? Samtronic.
Like,
We go another 4 hours.
you're cooking right now while watching and typing?
Oh wow, look at that.
If you guys want us to keep going, keep super chatting. The camera's plugging and
That's cool.
charging. And
It's basically, it's like an arcade stick that obviously has the game console inside the arcade stick with a screen like the Series S screen. The what's it called? The Series S screen? Something X.
The portable one.
Yeah,
The X screen.
X screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's 7 million Chinese knockoffs.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's just a
Yeah,
screen in the
so
Series
many.
X, right? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, let's do a quick ad for Console Wars the Game. If you're going to Gamescom,
It's true. You can get t-shirts. So not only are we doing t-shirts on our merch store, so you can head to consolewarsgame.com/merch and you can pick up your own mood t-shirt. We've got special Console Wars Gamescom edition t-shirts available at our booth. Not for purchase. We're just going to be giving them away.
nice.
And they are one of a kind. They're never going to be made again. And we're going to be giving them away if someone suggests something really cool or particularly is super positive about the game, or we get a really cool reaction. We're just on a whim. We're going to do what we like. But we've got Mood, The Rest of Us,
Fork Night.
Fortnite, You Died.
The Rest of Us.
Yeah, did that one.
The Rest of Us.
Ola or no?
No, Ola.
Okay.
Hola.
God, there was yeah, there's loads. So that's really cool.
that's my chair. That's not me.
Sure it was.
If you haven't backed Console Wars, the card game, yet, and you have friends and like playing card games with them, head over to the Kickstarter. It's at the top of the chat
Even
right now.
imaginary friends.
Yeah, even if you don't have friends, pick it up and buy it for someone that does.
It's nice to even look at. It's nice for display.
It
It's
is
a fun
very
game.
pretty.
If you're curious about how the game plays,
We're going to be
tune in
doing a
tomorrow.
live stream tomorrow
yeah.
of gameplay with these guys, so you can kind of see.
Put it on your crotch next.
We'll give you a special nick with every
Blackberry.
copy.
You know what? We
Lock
should,
your
we should
laptop.
run a poll.
What?
See who they think's
Lock
going to
your
win the
laptop.
first game we play.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, right now. Let's do it.
What? Do a poll of who do we think out of us four is going to win
Yeah.
the
let's see
game
what
we
the
play
chat says.
tomorrow.
You know what?
Yeah.
If we hit 25% or 125% funded, Nick shows off his nature trail.
My what?
The snail trail.
Oh, my snail trail.
Oh God.
Okay.
Next
No.
question.
If we
Why
get
is
to
the funding going
5,000,
down?
if we get to 5,000% in the next 20 minutes, I'll take my
Master
top off.
Cheeks
Yeah,
on Twitter, not
Master
on
Cheeks.
Not on YouTube. It'll be on Twitter.
Okay, Mort.
Full goatsy.
Hello there. I hope everyone's having a great time in the UK. It's a bit surreal seeing you all in the same place. Must be fun as hell though to finally meet up. My question is for the guys visiting. I know John appreciates not having to answer more patron questions than we have to. Then he has to. What is the oddest thing you have encountered in the UK so far? It can be the smallest thing, but something that made you go, what the fuck? Or just surprised you. Hugs, Mort. Man, where do I begin?
For me, it's weird. I grew up in New England, and it is shocking how similar England feels to that in this area. Even the parts of London I went through just kind of felt like Boston, where you can tell this is an old place that has had modernity smushed into it over time. Yeah, it's been fun though.
When you go to cross the road and you push the button to get the green man, their lights that have the red and the green man are like right there where the button is. So like
Oh.
your instinct is to
Wait.
look ahead and maybe look slightly up to see
It's
a
not
green
in front of
man.
you, like-
No, it's like
What?
right there, and you're just like, so you got to go
What?
push the button, and instead of being looking like this, like a normal person, you're like, better look here for the green man.
I feel like you weren't paying attention. That's not how most of our Pelican Crossing work.
I don't know. That's the only one I've seen since I've been here.
You just look at the one over the road and you'll see the man change to green. You don't have
What
to
one
stare.
over the
They're
road? There
sm-
wasn't one over the
They're
road.
small and angled, and they're not high up. Like,
No.
In America, when you've got your lights, they're always high up and facing
Yes,
directly
same
at
in
you.
Australia. They're like up there and like really bright and like right there at you,
Ah,
so you
yeah.
can see them.
They're
Wait.
where you're going
Wait.
to, so it's where you're looking, so that's the one you look at.
Oh, and when you're at an intersection, you get 4 of them, so you can cross anywhere. Here, you have to walk 17 kilometers to get around
Yeah,
to one
yeah.
that's there.
You do one at a time here.
So
Each section of the road. you cross.
I'd say
Oh
the
my
oddest
God.
thing, and this is gonna sound a little mean, everything is so small here.
Yes.
Everything is so tiny. The
Yes.
sink in your bathroom there, I'm like, what the heck is this?
It's a tiny
It's
bathroom
like
for a
this
tiny
big.
sink. Yeah.
I've never seen it. Even like our smallest bathroom still have like it takes up a ton of room, and you don't have room for anything in there.
Yeah,
Mind
that's
you, like,
why.
we could use some of those small sinks.
Yeah.
In America, but wow, that got me by surprise. Small roads, not small cars. So there's some big cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What else? I know there's more stuff. I'm just trying to think of it now.
You got very confused at the windows and doors being open all the time.
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Like
weird.
no fly screens.
That is
and-
weird.
Yeah, no aircon anywhere.
No fans, or barely any fans.
Yeah, Jesse was saying how silent the house was at night.
I had to play white noise on my phone because it was just way too quiet. I could hear the friggin' cat fountain thing.
Also, this isn't UK, but in Germany, when I was in my hotel room,
Yeah.
no wall outlets on the walls.
That's
They just-
weird.
They just gave me friggin' like outlet like at the top-ish, but it's like covered, so I couldn't put my converter in. But thankfully, there was like a
Oh.
USB-C thingy there. But like,
Really?
they didn't have any in the walls.
That's very odd.
Very weird.
That's unusual.
Very
That's
weird.
weird. What else was weird? They're the only things I can think of immediately.
There were surprisingly beautiful women around here. That caught you off guard.
Yeah, it did. I was shocked.
As I said, full cartoon eyes popping out of your head, Wolfman. A
A
couple times.
Can't get a good coffee. That's another thing.
That coffee we got from you got
Poppy,
the one from.
Poppies wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah,
It
the
was
one
fine.
from Poppies was okay.
For some reason.
Oh yes,
Exact same one, but tasted better than John's.
that's something that I found odd. Lactose-free milk is almost impossible to get here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
We don't
god!
really
I've been to so many different places that are like,
Excuse me.
"Do you have a lactose-free option?" They're
That's
like,
interesting.
"We got oat milk, and we got soy,
Uh-oh, it went up.
and we got." It's like, okay, so how could you not have no lactose-free? So
Yeah,
lactose-free is borderline impossible.
How could
to
you
get.
not have no? That's a double negative, Nick.
Yeah, man.
How could you not have?
You
what?
said, how could you not have no?
Oh right, I didn't mean that. But yeah, they're a few of the main things that I can think
Oh,
of
God.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Do you think people are going to come out of this one thinking we hate each other because we make jokes back and forth?
I don't know.
That is, I appreciate it. There are people who be like, "Wow, they were so mean to you," or people that are like, "Wow, you were so mean to Nick," and then everyone's like, "Fuck John," and
Yeah.
and it's like. After that show, Nick and I stuck in chat and talked for like 3 hours because we
God.
don't hate each other.
Yeah.
We only hate John.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't do that.
Absolutely accurate.
After the podcast, these guys always sit together, and I'm just like, I gotta. We've been here 5 hours already.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I do, Gary. I have lots of good things in my life. They're just all at home.
No, you
And
brought
they-
half of them here, bro.
And
What are you
so-
fucking talking about?
And
That's just all at
You
home.
brought them half here. There's like a whole 3 suitcases upstairs full of your stuff.
All my good stuff
I
is
can't
at
believe
home.
you're checking. Holy
you
crap.
know what good stuff Nick wouldn't say is in his life?
What?
Cooking.
His children.
His children.
Yeah, that's right.
He's not kidding.
Great
Okay.
question.
Didact Brew 3.
He said didact is fine.
I think that's bra.
Yo, gents. Surreal to see everyone together. That's awesome. My question this week is about what did you learn about each other now that you would not be able to know by just hanging out online?
And I gotta say, they wrote these things. They wrote these things, but they hadn't actually seen us yet together yet. Liars.
I would say
Yeah, right?
easily that everything I thought about Nick is exactly how he is.
What you see is what you get.
Like everything that like you thought might be like a bit of a play up, all 100% Nick.
Nope.
Like he's passionate about when he speaks about what he loves,
And
which is Melbourne.
The moment John's not around and we're walking to a coffee shop just complaining about John
Yeah.
Really?
He is going to lose. If we were staying here longer, he would have your house clean by the end of it.
Yeah, he did. Like, I don't dust a lot, and like Nick is freaking out that my computer was a bit dusty, and there's dust on that cabinet.
A bit dusty.
Incredibly important super chat, John. You have to answer this right now. It is from Grand Benefactor Torn Raptor.
Oh, come on. That's...
I mean, he smells pretty
I just
fucking
smell
good.
fruits right now. That's
Right.
Does my cologne still smell?
Oh yeah, okay.
Jesse smells. Everyone smells pretty good.
I'm wearing Spider-Man cologne. My
No
wife
problem
bought
with
for
me,
me.
mate.
I'm an adult.
I have a nice cologne. I'm gonna
mate.
risk bringing it though, because airport.
I reckon I've put deodorant on like 3 times today.
Seriously.
So no issues there. Put on some aftershave. Brush my teeth like twice.
You'll spend $2. That's going.
Mate, there's no issues with... And that's despite being Greek and relatively hairy.
One thing I will say is, even though I kind of knew, Nick was shorter than I expected.
That's literally the first thing you said to him.
I've never...
You're not as tall as I
But
expected.
I've never intimated that I'm tall.
No, I just kind of like this feeling. I don't know why.
My cool Spider-Man.
So you can take that
Oh my
in, and
God.
they didn't throw it up.
I have never... I do condition my beard. I do condition my beard. I had to go and buy some conditioner because I didn't have any the first couple of days.
Oh yeah, it's not
I
nice.
really like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of this Spider-Man cologne, Nick?
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's all the Marvel cologne Amanda's gotten me. All
It smells
really
like
good.
I would expect Spider-Man to
Seriously,
smell
right?
like.
Yeah. Also, nice turn after you guys all smelling each other.
Yeah. Yes, I've never intimated that I am tall. I've always said I am
Yeah, I
bog
don't know.
average height.
You know, it's because like you're skinny and lanky. I kind of assumed it was like taller too.
Maybe. Nick's, yeah, I am. I'm like 5'9", 5'10". That is what
Yeah.
I am. That's all I am.
Yeah.
I'm not tall.
I'm the big fat giant at 6'1".
He's
He's like, what's a hobbit?
4'9".
3'8".
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. I don't think I learned anything new. I don't believe I learned much new. I learned something. I guess no, it's not new about myself.
How can I answer this question about other people?
It's something
Make it about me.
It's something I already knew about myself, and it's that I'm one of the weirdest, most psychotic clean freaks on earth. But I already knew that. I didn't think there would be anyone that
I'll
could
leave
top
you the
me.
cleaning products out. if
This
you-
has reaffirmed your terrible,
Yeah.
crippling OCD.
It's just like no
funny-
matter where I go on earth, I'm the weirdest, most OCD obsessed clean freak going around.
The funny thing is, as well, is like I was like, I better make a real effort here. Like and like for the record, my house is clean.
Yeah.
It's just not dust free
Yes.
in the places
Yes.
that Nick demands it to be. Like it's not a dirty house.
Hey, so you don't put your bread in the fridge?
No, we live in the UK.
In the fridge.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people do that.
We put it. If
I
we
do
have
that.
an extra loaf, we'll put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but not in the fridge.
For
Not
some
in the
reason, we
fridge.
just my whole life we just
No.
put bread in the fridge.
It's actually worse in the fridge.
I know. It's weird.
Yeah, it goes still like.
What about eggs though? You guys put eggs in the fridge?
No, we don't have to.
They don't
because
have theirs.
We
not-
don't
they
wash
aren't-
our
yeah, they're
eggs
not
and
washed.
remove them in all their natural colours
Wash
and
eggs.
protection. Your eggs are bright white.
Oh no, I get the brown ones. I don't.
Okay, well,
Doesn't
then they
matter
don't
though.
need
In
to go in the
America,
fridge.
it doesn't matter.
But yes,
They're
we
still
do.
Cleaned.
We can keep our eggs in the fridge, and often do, but we
Okay.
don't have to.
Okay, all right. Sorry, random tangent.
Okay. So yeah. Next question. Good old Collingwood. Hope you watched the game, mate. Because I did. So good.
And Nick almost shat himself
Oh,
in
man.
glee.
I was losing it. And they were surprised at how much I was screaming watching that
No, we
game.
weren't.
And I was like, man, that's me holding back. If you saw me at the football, you'd be terrified.
I was not surprised.
This is my favourite question thus far.
Hello, Aarsal, Jesse, John, and Nick. We need a question that befits the occasion of all 4 current Xbox Era staff being together at the same place and same time. So, do you own a cat? If you own a cat, does it throw up hairballs? No. If your cat throws up hairballs, who cleans them up? Can you please do an imitation of your cat throwing up a hairball? My cat doesn't do hairballs. My cat just throws up.
Yeah, same here.
She eats grass
Yeah.
and then throws up, and then there's the grass in the vomit, which is like,
Oh, this is John when they're doing the LAN party.
Yeah.
We already got the hand too.
My now dead cat
used to throw up hairballs, but she would go and eat grass to get rid of the hairball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd get a lovely puddle of spit, hairball, and grass.
Yeah, I just get a little bit of puke sometimes when they got a rumble in their tummy from food.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah,
No
my cat
hairballs, thankfully.
throws up a bit, but we kind of realize it's because we overfill the food, and then they'll eat like the leftover food when it's like like stale.
Choky.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a little bit of dairy milk. That's great.
Who said that?
Oh, that's amazing. If USA is so great, why did they make USB?
Perfect.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay. No, none of our cats actually throw up hairballs. Strange.
Thankfully, not that I've seen.
Yeah.
Maybe they're all
No.
hiding for me somewhere someday, and I'll be
My
horrified.
cat licked a toad once and went crazy, but that's about it.
Mine eats lizards or kills lizards.
Let's see what the battery's at. The battery is at 8. It's going up. It's going up 2%.
Hooray.
We can stream all night.
Nice.
If people send super chats.
Executive producer Assassin Entertainment.
Woo!
Hello to all. Good to actually see you guys together in the same room. I can only imagine how Nick survived his treacherous long journey while Jesse and Aarsal had an easy time. Are you guys excited to actually go to Gamescom?
No.
How does one handle knowing they're going to the biggest video game convention on the planet? I hope you guys have a great time.
I've been drinking grain alcohol nonstop to make myself forget.
Yeah. I survived my journey by paying an exorbitant amount of money to make the journey more comfortable.
I barely survived my journey because my seat was technically
God.
skinnier than my entire body, and I was just squished the whole time.
Man.
Yeah,
And I
that's
wanted to die.
You should have paid for a business class upgrade.
Funnily enough, someone said they would have done that for me, but by the time that happened, they were all sold out.
Yeah. Oh, well.
my flights were good. I just had a dumb layover thing because I originally booked my flight to Germany a few days early because I wanted to explore Germany a bit. But then it's like, hey, everyone's in London. Let's go to London. So I had to book a flight. I get in Germany. I had to book another flight back to London. That's why I had to stay an extra 12 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah, other than that, it was
times.
good.
I'm more nervous about Gamescom than anything else.
Oh yeah, the button. Yeah, I'm gonna return this thing anyways. But yeah.
But only because
Yeah,
I don't.
Gamescom is- yeah,
I
super
don't know.
exciting,
I don't
man.
know what it's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is the booth just gonna sit there and no one's gonna rock up? That scares the crap out of me.
No, this stuff's pretty Well, one thing I forgot to say is, holy crap, the art is amazing.
Well,
the
pre-drag.
color tone,
Pre-drag, innit?
Like instantly eye grabbing.
Yeah, that's
They
the hope.
can't see it on camera.
That is the hope.
Oh yeah, they can't see that on camera. You know what I mean?
No,
The
It's
logo.
the same.
The logo.
It's the logo.
All right, it's not looking at.
It's the
yeah.
logo at the front. I think I'm excited for Gamescom.
You think?
Yeah. It's gonna be
All
crazy.
that work you're gonna do?
Yeah, well, I think because I'm just organising to am I going to accidentally miss my appointments?
Accidentally.
Actually, one thing though, I do kind of need to figure out what the layout is, because what if one's other side of the goddamn.
That's what I mean. Like I
convention,
don't know. I've never
you know?
done it before. I've got no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prepare
And
to
to
do
let-
a lot of walking.
To let
Yeah.
people know, we will not have a podcast next weekend. John will still be working the booth.
Yeah.
I'll be flying
Nick
home.
will be flying. I will have just landed.
Yeah.
But
Me and Jesse could probably do one the next day, like a day later.
But also, if we are able to, we're going to just record us in our Airbnb talking, similar to this,
Oh yeah, maybe.
and that can go up as
Oh,
a
that'd be cool.
that will go up as a YouTube premiere, so people can still hang around and talk to each other and
Especially
chat
for
during it.
stuff that we can talk about. That
Yeah,
doesn't have
stuff
an
that
embargo.
doesn't have an embargo,
Yeah, yeah.
everything we've seen,
Fresh in our mind.
Yeah, all the stuff on
Yeah.
that's publicly available in the Xbox booth, for
And, like-
example, we
like
can talk
that
about.
last night. We'll
If
stay
you guys
up
have
and
any
do that.
requests or things you want us to do or try doing, please let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's Nick's. Nick needs some work. His
Just not any of
calendar's,
that weird
his
term.
calendar's pretty sparse, so help him out. Fill it up. Loads of appointments.
No.
Loads of them.
Cheeseworks.
Like the stream,
Like the
y'all.
stream, y'all.
Hello, XboxEra mates. Like the stream, y'all. Since we are all in person today, can we squash one of the biggest questions the community has?
Squash Nick.
Who is stronger, Jesse Donkabessa Norris or Master
Oh,
Chief
flip.
himself?
I mean, these are some guns.
Can this table
Special
handle-
Nick Baker. Who could deny an arm wrestling match? My money's on Donkabessa,
I've seen too many arm wrestling matches where a bone breaks. I'm not doing
Ooh,
but
like the
Master
muscle pops
Chief
out.
may surprise me. I'm shit at arm wrestling.
Oh, I'll have a go.
I'm
Yeah,
terrible
go, go,
at
go.
it.
Come on, bro.
that. Look, if you ignore,
It's so
ignore
weird.
all the fat and
Holy
look at the
crap.
muscle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a lot.
that's it. Yeah,
That's
you're
a
gonna
lot. Yeah, I would
absolutely
not.
destroy it.
You'll break the goddamn table.
But if you actually know a lot about arm wrestling, like
it's not actually always about this.
Yeah.
It's about the technique. So
I've seen over the top.
but
And
yeah.
if I'm gonna lose, I'll get dirty and I'll just kick him in the balls.
Yeah, fair.
I think in like a wrestling match I'd be okay,
Yeah, probably.
but in a fist fight, forget it. And arm wrestling, probably not.
How about this? Slap fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, the full-on fucking-
I might have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, my hands are tiny. My hands are tiny.
No, do the hand thing. I want to see actual size.
Yeah, my hands are tiny.
Now hold hands like interlock. And now give each other a little kiss.
Okay.
That's
Is this the last question? It is the last question.
Amanda says I'm very strong, and she would know.
wait. What's
We've wrestled before.
SJ Dub. Hello to the real XboxEra CEO, Aarsal. Happy birthday, birthday boy Jesse, business class Nick, and super host John. I like that, business class Nick.
Yeah, I'll give you a good rating.
nice
John.
name.
Change the Twitter tag.
I like that.
Business
I
class.
should. Actually, I'll do that right now. Hope you're all doing well and are having fun. Now that you guys have finally spent some time together in person and done your first in-person podcast, which format do you like better for the XboxEra podcast? In-person or streamed from your own homes?
In
If
person.
you said in-person, would you ever move countries to form a centralized XboxEra HQ if money wasn't a concern?
Sure.
Thanks for all you do. Have a great time at
Are we
Gamescom.
like the Justice League? Like,
If money wasn't a concern and we moved everything to one place, it would be Australia.
We would buy.
I don't know.
No,
Melbourne?
I don't know if it actually would
Nick,
because it's
if
completely out of time zones for
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
majorly commercial.
You know where we would go?
New York.
There's an island that you can buy now. It's called Epstein Island. It's pretty cheap. We buy that. We turn it into XboxEra Island, and we go through and spend our limitless money to wipe Epstein Island off of the internet.
Yeah.
No, we'd all end up in Australia.
But yes, I would say in person, somewhere that works for the American time zone.
Yeah. Probably.
Otherwise, our sleep schedules for Australia, we are all going to be nocturnal.
But
Yeah,
but I do work for the the US time zone, just not the UK one.
I'm just saying we'd have to become nocturnal, essentially.
I think yeah, it would be a very tricky thing to do.
And there is a super chat from Nick's friend Jason, which I have a good answer for, Mr. Jason.
Jason, daily vlogs is what we want.
We don't have the editing on the fly equipment to do it in Germany
Got
easily.
CapCut.
Yeah.
What I'm going to be doing is I have already started filming just a ton of video footage, and we'll do some talky stuff, and I'm going to do a big travel vlog after Gamescom and have that up as soon as I can.
I might try recording like small videos if I can here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything you guys can record,
Business
you can
class
just put up on one
We're
drive.
just we're gonna do shorts as well, so
Yeah.
you can expect a lot of shorts of just us talking to the camera, walking around. We've got like
Yeah.
cool automated tripods that let us pan and stuff like that. So you should expect some decent content from the team.
YouTube is still very restrictive with notifications, which are very important for views for us. So we can't inundate it with like 12 shorts a day or something. We could get more up on Twitter and the like, but that you don't make any money doing
Or
that.
TikTok. Technically, we still have
Still
TikTok.
don't make any money on it.
Yeah,
though.
but I mean, just a place to upload them. People want to see them.
But yeah, so
Business
we're gonna
class.
record a lot of video,
Business class.
and then once we can, I'm gonna make a big old travel
Just make
vlog,
your
and I'll try and
banner,
get some music behind
the
the.
screen.
Like we went out for
No, I'm not eating anymore.
we went out
I'll have your
for
fun.
I'm eating at 11 o'clock at night.
lunch and everything.
Oh, that's smart.
and,
That's healthy. I should learn from that.
I'll have one.
You just bite it. You don't have to eat the whole
No.
thing. They're just
So
gonna
this
go
isn't
away.
caramel.
Waste.
This is fudge.
This is fudge.
Why isn't it like
Yeah.
dark brown?
Big travel vlog. That's the plan, but that would be after Gamescom.
And that is the last one.
That was the last question.
That's the last one.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, this has been a very fun show. Like, it is. You're right. It is a lot of fun doing this in person. Like,
Yeah.
the interaction. It got off to a shaky start because of the tech issues, but the opening was
Yeah,
hilarious.
like if I was basing it purely on how this episode went versus doing it at home, I would take doing it at home because this was a technical disaster for the first 20 minutes.
But it's only because we changed. It was fine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we changed something.
And the first 10 seconds were great.
If everything had gone super smoothly and we had the second camera angle and it was
if
all
I had been given time,
yeah, no, I'm just saying if everything had gone smoothly and we had the second camera angle and it was all proper high def and everything, then yes, in person much better. And like all of us had like a wireless mic, so it was like full on picking up.
or We just had an actual studio. And it
Or
was the
yes, a
road,
proper
yeah.
multi-directional mic
Everyone
or
has
whatever.
Their own shore that always makes
So
them up.
if it was ideal conditions, in person.
Yeah.
Not ideal conditions.
I think it's easier
But
to.
not ideal at home breaks just as much.
It's maybe ideal as in also you have
Working
proper
in-
wireless.
Working at home or working in person? In person.
In person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's nice to. There's always that nervousness that when you finally meet up in real life, like, are you going to get along? Is it all like going to fall apart? And it's been really rewarding to just be like, oh no, this is just like hanging out together, except we're just having the bants and messing
We've been
around.
talking
And,
to each other for like 5 years, 4 years.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it's pretty awesome. It brings back a lot of like nice memories as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. If we had unlimited money and it wasn't an issue, you build a studio that's like a cafe, a Melbourne cafe,
that'd
and you
be
do the podcast like that, and you have the coffee there, so a barista
Oh,
makes
yeah,
us
I
a
wouldn't-
coffee.
I wouldn't mind.
Oh boy,
I wouldn't
Cat
mind.
Rista.
that would be so good.
be cool.
That'd be
And it's
great.
funny, SJ, and I've got to shout out the team at Kind of Funny. Not only did they cover, so SJ in the chat said, got to build that Kind of Funny studio. Like it would be cool to have a really good studio for us.
But our studio would look like a cafe. That's a
Yeah,
fucking great
yeah, I love
idea.
it.
That's really cool.
But I got to shout out the guys at Kind of Funny. Like, not only did they read out and cover Console Wars like within the first few days of the press release, but they also they've got a demo deck, and the team are going to be doing a live stream of their gameplay
Really?
this coming week during Gamescom,
No
live
way.
on Kind of Funny. That's what I've been told by Tim Geddes,
That's really cool.
who's
man.
on his honeymoon. So congrats to the newlyweds.
Congrats. Wow.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
fact,
a good word for it. A honeymoon.
but yes, like that's super cool to get that kind of coverage from those guys. And as a small
really cool.
outlet, appreciate you Kind of Funny. Like I know you guys are like the kings at this.
Yeah. No, I respect. I remember for their Xbox podcast, they went to SFG. Sorry, the Xbox show. Went to SFG, covered everything they could,
Summerfest
avoided
game.
all talks.
Yeah.
All things about the show. Flew back and watched it without doing anything.
That's a great
Wow,
idea.
that's
That's an
awesome.
even better idea, SJ. Just have the studio be Central Perk.
Central Perk.
And we're all on that couch from Central Perk.
Just to rebuild the set. Oh, when that's us.
I would,
Yeah.
I would
Money,
eventually torch it.
That would be so good. And
we
have
build-
like a Gunther that's there
Our
as a
own
side
Gunther?
guy. Yeah. Or Jesse can be Gunther. Doing the
think he does.
producing from the bar.
Type blonde?
That'd be cool.
No.
That'd be good. Super chat, Jason. Was the stream crashing at the start because of Jesse's 5G?
No. I'm pointing at the reason.
I'm not the reason the stream crashed.
It was because I couldn't test anything.
Yes.
Normally, crashing's fine when you're testing. Then you figure out why.
100%
Stop
Jason. Nick would be Monica. Yes, I would be Monica.
Yeah.
100%
Oh, yeah.
I'm Monica.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very much Monica. Yeah.
You go running.
And by the way, I can't do any cool vape tricks. Sorry, I've never tried, and it would just be me going. "Well,
Was that a patron asking you to do something, and that's why you immediately said
Especially
no?
if it's a patron. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
it.
It's the end of the first ever live and in-person show.
But we're
But-
back tomorrow.
Yes, for another kind of like hanging out, playing Console Wars, the card game.
Yep.
We're gonna try with some appropriate timing.
When I
and
get
careful
home-
setup.
After we get back from going out for our whatever the hell it is,
A full-on roast dinner at a proper carvery.
full-on roast dinner at a proper carvery,
I'll be at Macca's.
I'm going to go through. John, maybe we will just bring your rig out here.
Yeah, it would be way more stable. Like,
I mean, no,
it would
this is
just do
this is
everything.
literally perfectly stable.
Oh no, I know, but it would be like you'd have all the ports and.
But
It's just a PC, right?
yeah, I'll just bring my rig.
Yeah, it's not like bolted onto anything.
No,
or-
it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, we
Maybe
can
we
do that.
drop it and the GPU shifts and it cracks the
No,
motherboard.
please don't do that.
It's not like liquid.
But yeah, so we're going to try and set up an angle so you can see like the board from above and what people have got, and
Jesse,
just
how do you do
generally.
with that when you're making Lego pieces? You had like a really cool angle with that.
You know how like I have the Razer Keo and the way it is.
Yeah.
I went. Boop. I just aimed it down.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that was it.
Yeah.
Because it's got that little the Razer Keo has a little lip. The little lip was on the top of the monitor, and I just angled the shit down.
It's really
And then,
clever.
but then I had to go into OBS and flip it so that it didn't
So
look
that it
up,
looks. Yes.
so
yeah.
that it did not look upside down.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So like, if you go into OBS and you click, say, Razor Keo, and you do transform, and you flip vertical. Whoa, shit, we're upside down.
Now we're in Australia.
Good day, mates. Welcome.
God.
Now we're in Australia.
Hey, so do your toilets actually flush the opposite way?
I don't know.
That's a Coriolis effect, yes.
I have no idea.
So they can be kind of odd. You know, this actually would have run better. Hi, everyone. This would have run better if I didn't do hardware decoding. If I just did CPU, it would have been fun.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're back, but just to
Now
say
we're back.
goodbye.
That wasn't us. That was YouTube's fault. It wasn't us. It was
Oh,
all YouTube.
this is a Jason and you conversation. I fucking know it.
See, I tell you when it is a dropped frame. I tell you when it's not a dropped frame. All I know is it'll say 0 dropped frames. So that's it. What I don't tell you. Here, look. What I do not tell you is that I have it set to no longer drop frames. So it doesn't actually matter if it says it or not.
Are you gonna start that little mower?
Wait, what are you doing?
He was doing the hook, line, and sinker, but I know what he's going for. I know what you were going for, and I was admitting that I failed.
Oh shit! The dance off, eh?
On a late night high.
Okay. All right. And on that wonderful note, oh, I've got tears in my eyes. That was great. Thanks, Jason. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if you want to come and check out how console was actually
What
plays.
time are we going out tomorrow, you think?
I don't know, something like 9:30. I've got to get my kids into bed.
So for the US, like
9 at night.
yes, mate.
4:30 US Eastern Coast.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Until then.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for all the super chat, because it died when I was saying this earlier. Thanks for all the super
It
chats.
was YouTube's fault.
Yeah. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for the new
Patrons.
patrons that joined.
Yeah.
Yep.
the
Welcome to being
members.
hated.
All the memberships.
We got like 20
From
backers or
Torn
something. 15
Raptor.
backers during the stream.
Yeah, all the new backers
the
for
new
the console
backers
wars.
for the street for the card game. So yeah, thanks to everyone for all the support.
Love you
Oh,
guys.
and there was a last minute super chat from a Margonaut. Enjoy Gamescom. So happy to see you laugh together. Thanks, mate. I mean, we 3 of us laughed.
One of us looked very stern.
There was a fourth that did not.
I was trying to explain that, yes. See, you're laughing because it was the hook, line, and sinker, but I was literally trying to say that, yes. It is exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
YouTube's fault?
YouTube's fault.
It's always YouTube's fault.
Once or twice it actually has been.
Yeah, to be honest, most of the time it's OBS's fault. Like,
But you know,
what a crap software.
most of the time it is my internet's fault.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Bart.
Yeah, see you at Gamescom. Yeah,
See you at
he's-
Gamescom, Bart.
Yeah,
See you
he's
at the
gonna be
booth.
there. He's gonna be there. Yes.
Mwah. Love you guys. We'll be back
Thanks,
tomorrow.
everyone.
Oh, it crashed.
Ciao for
Ciao
now.
for now.
See you guys.
It crashed.
No, it
Lying
didn't.
to
No,
me.
it
I
didn't.
can see no errors.
No, it didn't.
It's still moving.
We're still live.
Click the button. Ah!
Ever since the first gaming consoles came into being, there has been a war. Not just between the platform holders and the video game publishers that support them, but between the fans too. It wages across school playgrounds, internet forums, and social media. Endless wars and constant comparisons between the platforms, the